Decatur, Madison. Fun 92.7 and 104.9 FM.
The following is a copyrighted feature of the Fun Media Group in conjunction with the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Priceville Bulldog basketball is on the air, online at funradioal.com, on the Priceville Bulldog Facebook page, the Fun Radio YouTube channel, on the Fun Media Group app for all smart devices, and on the air at 104.9 FM. Brought to you by
Paintworks, Timber Creek Land Solutions, Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, Alpha Insurance, and agent Nick Garner, Decatur Orthopedics, Discount Auto Parts, Owen Home Appliances, Sharp Roofing and Construction, Aiken and Associates Insurance Group, Morgan Farmers Co-op, Holly Blackwood Realty, Citizen Family Dentistry, and by the City of Priceville and Mayor Sam Heflin.
the exclusive home of the Priceville Bulldogs. Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Now let's go courtside for the call of the Priceville Bulldog Game of the Week on Fun Radio 104.9 FM.
All right, welcome everybody to Priceville High School. I'm David Sharp. I'm alongside Bo Goss, and we've got some varsity basketball action to bring you tonight.
Yes, we do. I'm excited, David. It's always been a good rival, the Priceville Bulldogs and the Danville Hawks.
I like to just call them the purple team.
The purple team. Okay.
Yeah, go beat the purple team. Anyway, tonight we got varsity girls, varsity boys action here on 104.9. You can also stream us online on our Facebook page, the Priceville Bulldogs 104.9 Facebook page. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight will be the first night that we've had all four teams play, and I can't really call it a home opener. The Priceville boys, they had St. John Paul II at home. We've had the Lady Bulldog Classic where the Lady Bulldogs have been able to play here as well. But, this is the first night where we've actually had all four teams come in and play. And
not only that, David, you had right next door at the new junior high school, you had all three of their teams playing tonight.
Yeah.
So all 7 teams are on campus tonight.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a good night in store, and the Lady Bulldogs coming off a win Tuesday night against the East Lawrence Eagles. For the Danville Hawks, they come into tonight's game 1-2 on the season. They had a 57-56 loss against Brewer back on November 10th. Then they played Curry. They beat them by 30 with a 51-21 score back on November 13th. And then they finished with a loss at Hatton, 54-38. So they come into tonight's game 1-2, and the Bulldogs come into tonight 2-1.
Should be a good matchup tonight, David. These two teams are always physical with one another. There are always a lot of emotion involved. It's just always been a good rival in every sport that we play.
Well, I felt like Tuesday night, we had a game that we were in total control. We were up by 27, 28 points at one point in time, and the smothering pressure of the Eagles, I think, just really rattled us more than anything. But I think you can learn a lot from a game like that going forward, because we're going to have other games throughout the season where Coach Childress is going to be asking these girls to hold the line. If you heard the interview that he did with John Cahey earlier, he said, sometimes you just want to get out of East Lawrence with a win. And, as that second half transpired the other day and our lead began to dwindle, it felt like a lot closer game than what it actually was. But, that was a very scrappy game. So hopefully Coach has been able to just kind of get the girls reeled back in, settle back down, and let's play some Bulldog basketball and work on the things we need to work on.
Yeah, you're exactly right, man. The second half last week, the East Lawrence Eagles came out and started playing full court press right out the jump in the start of the third quarter, went from zone to man, and you could tell real quick they started getting frustrating the Lady Bulldogs, and they made a few shots in a row. Next thing you know, they picked up a lot of momentum, and things just kind of shifted. Good news is the Bulldogs were able to kind of control, alternate, delete, shall I say, kind of reset, and was able to hang on to the win and finish the game strong.
Well, one of the bright spots coming out of that game was the free throw shooting by the Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
And you had a tale of two tapes for both of those teams. For the Bulldogs, you had I know Chastity Black went to the line. She was almost perfect. I think she might have been 6 for 7 or something like that from the line. Amity Wilder also went to the line, and she had a great game. I think she finished maybe with 18 points. But she knocked most of her free throws down, and when you look on the other side of the ball for the East Lawrence Eagles, they really struggled at the line, and that hurt.
David, I'm very impressed with you. Amity Wilder was 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Chastity Black, 8 for 10 from the free throw line.
So 16, I think 16 for 20,
yep.
And I think they were the only ones throughout the whole game that shot free throws. But Amity was she was an integral part of what the Bulldogs did Tuesday night. She had a great game, probably one of the best I've seen, and I think we're going to expect a lot out of her as the season goes. And as Abby Langlois gets going down low, and put both of those down low, and we're gonna have a force in the paint that somebody's gonna have to contend with. So.
Amity Wilder reminds me of somebody in the working world that is so consistent, that comes to work every day early, one of the last ones to leave from work, just a hard worker. She's not probably the star of your workforce. She's not about the highlights. She's not about the being showcased. She just comes to work, works hard, and gets it done.
Yeah,
that's how I think of Amity Wilder.
Yeah, well, it was good to see her, and if you know Amity, she's got a great personality. She's a joy to be around. It's good to see her have success on the court.
David, I'm gonna say it again. I love our warm-ups. I love our warm-up pullovers. They're all wearing pink. It says we as one. And the O on the one is a Priceville Bulldog logo. I love it. And then they're all wearing pink shoes. Man, we look good on that far end of the court.
You look at the slogan of We Are One, and we saw that the other night. As things began to get scrappy and things began to get physical, you saw the camaraderie amongst the teammates of one gets involved in a scuffle and they all want to, they all have their back. And, I think that's important in some ways. Coach Childress, I know, talked about, being able to keep composure and being able to settle some of that back down. But, you play as a team, you win as a team, you lose as a team.
The great thing about sports, David, you've been involved in sports your entire life. Team, sports, unity, one. It all works together, and it all teaches you a lot, whether it's discipline or whether it's, all of it, man, and I love every bit of it.
Well, we're going to have the tip-off action here in just a couple of minutes, but before that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the varsity girls action against the Danville Hawks. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Citizen Family Dentistry is more than just a dentist's office. They are your partner in creating healthy, beautiful smiles. From pediatric care for little ones to advanced cosmetic dentistry for adults, Citizen Family Dentistry has your family's smile in mind. And with Invisalign, the latest technology for straightening teeth, you can achieve the smile of your dreams, discreetly and comfortably. Located in Mallard Village, Priceville, and on Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry. Your family's smile is our priority.
Attention cattle producers. Now through November 25th, North Alabama Farmers Co-op is making it easier than ever to feed your herd and save big. We've got major savings on most of our cattle products, like Sweet 10 feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Trace Mineral Salt Blocks, 50 pounds for only $8.75. And All Stock Feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Don't miss these limited time deals. Now through November 25th. Check availability at your Arab, Coleman, and Hartselle locations. Buy now, save now at your North North Alabama Farmers Co-op.
Are you paying too much for your insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you. This can save you time and potentially money by ensuring you get the best coverage at the most competitive rates. Priceville, Coleman, and Decatur. Give us a call at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com. Aiken & Associates Insurance Group, your local Progressive agency.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball, 104.9 FM.
All right, back to Priceville High School. We're getting ready to get started here.
I love the national anthem, David. Everybody in the gyms quiet, focused on the flag, listening to the great anthem that we have in this great country that we get to call home. I love it.
You know, in honor of the CMAs that happened last night, it would have been a good opportunity to play Chris Stapleton's rendition of the national anthem.
Oh, absolutely.
John's been known to play that one before, but it takes about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. That's a wonderful, wonderful rendition.
We're going to have the starting lineups for both teams. We'll get them for you here in just a second. For the Danville Hawks, number 1, Macy Jane Tidwell. Number 2, Addison Prater. Number 3, Callie Johnson. Number 5, Adelie Alberti. And number 11, Yuri Garnett.
You know, that Adelie Alberti, I've known her since she was a kid, and she's a very good athlete.
The starting lineup for the Priceville Bulldogs is coming in just a second.
Man, yeah, we got the lights turned down. They've got a little pump-up video playing on a board on the wall there.
They're fixing to introduce the starting 5 here in just a second. Music's playing in the background.
Hey, what a neat video.
They got the video board going. You haven't been to the one of the Priceville basketball games in the last year. They've got the video board on the west end of the gymnasium. They enjoy that for all the pep rallies and basketball games, advertisement, things like that.
Our sound system sounds great. Lights are dim low. This right here will get you fired up no matter who you are.
I'm ready for some Bulldog basketball.
That's right, man. You got a great community here, David. And then, of course, it finishes off with Coach Childers wearing some kind of cool Bulldog outfit.
Coach Childers, he's in his starting his second year. Came to us from Clements before the season last year. He's got some unique Bulldog attire.
Yes, he does. I love it. He's like the John Daly of the high school basketball coaches.
Absolutely. All right, well, here comes the starting lineups for the Priceville Bulldogs. Anytime now. All right, number 3, Brooklyn Bellamy at point guard.
That's a girl who plays with lots of effort.
#22, Amity Wilder.
There's our hard worker.
Number 23, Abby Langlois.
She's just a great leader in every sport she plays, David.
And her sister, Josie Langlois. And last but not least, Number 34, Josie Childress.
Well, she had a good game this past Tuesday. Lit up the nets a few times from beyond the arc.
All right, 8 minutes are on the clock. The starters are coming out on the court. We're ready to get this one underway. Bulldogs in their white tops, white bottoms, trimmed in black lettering. Danville coming out in their Priceville purple, white lettering, white numbers trimmed in gold. All right, waiting on the Danville Hawks to come out of their bench. They're just now starting to break. Tipping off for the Bulldogs is going to be 23, Abby Langlois.
Looks like the Bulldogs will be going from right to left as you listen. Danville Hawks will be going from left to right.
Abby wins the tip. Amity Wilder's got it. She's going to bring it across the half-court line. Get it out to Bellamy. She's going to dribble to her left, kick it out to Childress. Cross-court pass over to Langlois. She's out on the perimeter. She's going to drive in. She gets to the baseline, and it's going to be a turnover. She tries to find Childress. Alberti's going to take it. She's going to go coast to coast, finger roll, and we've got a whistle, and she's going to the line for two. And they're going to whistle Bellamy on the foul. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
It was a great read defensively by Alberti to catch that interception to head on down the court to make that score.
Alberti makes her first free throw. Second free throw is coming, just underway here in the first quarter. She makes the pair. Bellamy's got the ball. She's bringing the ball down the court. Passes way up court. She finds Langlois. Over to Childress. Back to Langlois. Off her fingertips. It's going out of bounds. Saved by, no, they're going to say Abby stepped on the line, and it's going to be another turnover. Danville's going to have the ball in the backcourt. Alberti's going to inbounds the ball to Tidwell. Tidwell brings it across half court. She dribbles to her right. She passes it out on the wing. Garnett gets it back to Alberti. Alberti dribbles into the corner. She's being guarded by Langlois. Cross-court pass to Tidwell. Knocked out of her hands. Garnett gets it. She drives baseline. Kick. She tries to throw it back out. It's stolen by Langlois, and we've got whistles. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Danville under their basket.
Abby did a great job sticking her hands in there to make them call that a jump ball.
Over the top pass to Alberti. She drives to the center of the court. She kicks it around. Johnson's got it. She gets it to Garnett. Off the rim. Abby Langlois with the rebound. She gets it out to Bellamy. It's going Priceville's direction. High pass. Langlois has it on the left wing. Gets it back to Abby. She's got it top of the key. Swings it around to the other side. Childress dribbles it back to the top of the key. Pressure by Alberti. She has to dish it off to Langlois. Abby's got it out on top of the key. She dribbles in past the free throw line. Tries to go in for the layup, and the ball gets knocked out of her hands. Looks like she got a lot of skin on that slap, but they're just going to say the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Priceville, so it's going to be another turnover. I think the referees want to talk about it. He's going to say, no, that was Priceville ball. I thought it was knocked out of bounds by Danville.
Yeah, and the ref originally called it that, but then he let Danville go there and get it and throw it in.
Childress throws the ball in over the top. She gets it to Bellamy. Top of the key. She's been guarded by Tidwell. Over to Josie Langlois. And we've got whistles on the court. I think they're going to call foul on Danville, it looks like.
Yeah, you wanted to watch the Kaylee Johnson versus Abby Langlois battle down there. They're already getting physical as the game starts.
They're going to call that foul on Callie Johnson. On the inbounds call, we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Priceville basketball. Couple quick jump balls here in the first quarter. 6:27 in the first quarter. 2-0 your score. Danville on top. Natalie Alberti made her 2 pair of free throws. Langlois drives in. She puts it up off the glass. She gets fouled.
Great job by her driving to the boards to make her either block that or foul me as she took the foul. Now she's at the line.
Callie Johnson gets her second team foul for the Hawks. Abby misses her first free throw. Got a sub checking into the game for the Danville Hawks. She's coming in for Johnson, who has the 2 fouls. Looks like that's going to be Kirsten Robinson that's checking into the game. Langlois going back to the line for her free throw. She misses the pair. Alberti's got the ball. She's going to drive. She tries to get it over to Robinson. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be knocked off the Priceville leg, so it's going to stay Danville Hawk ball under the basket. 6:11 to play in the first quarter. She gets the ball into Robinson. Cross-court pass over to Alberti. Langlois almost strips it from her. Robinson has it. Three-point shot up off the rim. Rebounded by Amity Wilder. She gets it over to Abby. Abby brings it up the left side of the court. Crosses half court. She slows down. Spins. Dribbles in. She gets it over to Amity, and we have a blocking foul called against the Danville Hawks. That foul is going to be on Robinson. That's going to be her first personal foul, team foul number 3. On the inbounds, they get it into Bellamy, over to Langlois. Swings it around to Wilder on the left side. Amity dribbles in, spins, kicks it out to Langlois. Josie with a three-point shot, and it's good.
Nothing but nets by Josie Langlois.
3-2 your score. Tittle dribbles in. She gets it out to Alberti. She drives up the left side, stops in the paint, turns, spins, kicks it back out. Garnett's got it. Back to Alberti. She dribbles to the right side. Tries to go baseline. Has to turn, spin it back out. To Robinson, to Garnett. Swing it around to the other side. Tittle's going to take the shot. It was an air ball, and Alberti's there to recover and put up the 2-point basket. 4-3 your score. Danville Hawks on top. Childress gets it over to Abby. Abby throws it over the top to Amity. Amity puts it up off the glass and 2 points for Amity Wilder.
Great pass by Abby, floating it right over the defender. Landed right into Abity's arms for a quick jump layup shot.
Childress decides to full court press. Alberti's got it in the backcourt. She's being guarded by Langlois. She dribbles through the traffic. She gets by Wilder. Juggles all the way in. She goes in, throws it up, hits the bottom of the rim. They're going to say she was fouled. She's going to the line for 2. I think they're going to call that one on Abby. That's her first personal foul, team foul number 2. Alberti makes her first free throw. She's 3 for 3 from the line. Back to the line for her second free throw. That shot's up and good. It looks like we have a timeout on the court, and we are going to take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball, 104.9 FM.
4:30 to play in the first quarter. 6-5 your score. Alberti with 6, and Priceville Bulldogs have 5.
Looks like we're going to have a good one here, David.
Alberti's 4 for 4 from the line. Also put up a 2-point basket. She's got 6 points for the Hawks. Bulldogs have the ball. Amity Wilder, she gets it over to Langlois. Puts it up off the rim. Rebounded by Wilder. Wilder's going to dribble baseline. She's going to throw it out. It's going to be a turnover. Knocked out of the hands by Childress. And we've got a scrum on the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball. This time it's going to go towards the Danville Hawks. Amity dribbled baseline. She had nowhere to go, so she just kind of had to throw it up court, which was a turnover. And Josie Childress just reached in and stole the ball from her. Alberti's got the ball, dribbles up the left side, gets it over to Robinson. Back to Alberti. Over to Tidwell. Back to Robinson. She almost pulls up with the three-pointer. Tidwell dribbles in, tries to do a finger roll, and it's short. I think they're going to call a foul. They're going to call that one on Abby Langlois. That's going to be her second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Well, that Tidwell's a quick, shifty. She reminds me of Lillian Bloodworth.
Yeah.
The way she plays.
Tidwell makes her first free throw. Madeline Williams checks into the game for Langlois.
Well, Madeline Williams had a good game Tuesday night, too.
Tidwell makes the pair. Bellamy's got the ball. She's dribbling up the court, being guarded by Bailey. She finds Langlois down underneath. Josie puts up the two-point basket off the glass. Still full court press by the Bulldogs. Tidwell's got it on the right wing. She has to stop. Bellamy's guarding her. They get it over to Alberti. She dribbles baseline. Gets it over to Bailey. Bailey puts the shot up. It bounces off the rim a couple times. Falls out. She gets her own rebound. Finds Alberti in the corner. Alberti puts it up. It's off. And Bellamy grabs the ball, and her and Tidwell go to the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball. Both of them had hands on the ball, and this time it's going to be Priceville basketball.
Good job by Bellamy recognizing the situation, because she could have caught that ball and turned around and shot it real quick because they were that close to the.
Garnett checks into the game for Tidwell. They get the ball into Bellamy. Back to Wilder. Over to Black. Chastity's got the ball, cross-court pass to Bellamy. She's going to get it up past the half-court line. We've got numbers. Josie Langlois in the corner. She finds Madeline Williams on the other side. Back to Black, top of the key. Chastity with a three-point shot, and it's good.
Chastity Black lighting up the nets tonight. Great shot, Black.
Chastity just came into the game, and she makes her first shot from the field. Alberti trying to dribble through traffic, and I think the Bulldogs are going to call for a reach. I believe this is going to be on Josie Langlois. Her first personal foul, team foul number 4. We're going to be in the bonus from this point forward of the first quarter. Excuse me, we're not going to be in the bonus. The Hawks are going to be in the bonus.
Yeah.
They get the ball into Alberti. She dribbles down. She dribbles right through traffic, tries to do a finger roll. We're going to get whistled for another foul. And they're going to call that one on Amity Wilder.
These guys are definitely not letting anything go tonight, are they?
No, these are pretty touchy fouls. They're just kind of reaching in, trying to finger roll through traffic, and they're calling us on the foul. Alberti makes their first free throw.
She's sitting at 5 for 5 at the stripe.
Back to the line for her next free throw, and it's off the back of the rim. Bellamy brings it down. She finds Chastity back over to the other side. Madeline's got it. She tries to get Amity down low. Ball gets knocked away. Langlois has it, and it's a jump ball. It's going to be Danville Hawk basketball. 10-9 your score. Bulldogs on top.
Both teams are doing a great job defensively on the press, frustrating each team, going for the ball. We've had a bunch of jump balls already. They're all putting their mitts in there and just really hanging on tight.
Garnett gets the ball. She kicks it back to Alberti. Johnson throws it back to Alberti, top of the key. She's going to set up her offense. Swings around to Bailey on the left side. She's going to dribble back to the middle. Get it over to Garnett. Garnett has got it in the right corner, being guarded by Amity. Kicks it back to Alberti, top of the key. She's going to dribble in past the free throw line. Kick it over to Bailey to the left side. She just dribbles it back out. We jump the pass. Madeline Williams with a steal. She's going to drive down. She stops, spins, puts it off the backboard, and it falls and they're going to call another jump ball.
You know, our defense moved the zone right there, David. And as she turned around, she thought they still had man-to-man on her. Threw it, and we were able to cut that pass off. Good job, Madeline.
Well, those are the kind of shots you really need to fall, though.
Yep.
Bellamy dribbles in past the free throw line. Langlois has it on the right key. And we got a whistle. Looks like they're going to call a foul. They're going to call that one on Bailey. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Boy, I tell you, you can't even touch the jersey right now.
Josie Langlois checks out of the game. Chelsea Black checks in. Pass over the top, over the head of Bellamy. Garnett catches the ball for Danville. She dribbles down. Bulldogs recover defensively pretty quick. Tidwell's got it, top of the key. She's being guarded by Williams. Over to the right side. Bailey dribbles in. Pass across the court to Garnett. Tries to dribble baseline. Nothing there. Has to throw it back out. Bailey's got it. Swings around to Robinson. Back to Bailey. And she's going to get whistled for a double dribble with 1:13 to play here in the first quarter.
You notice we still stayed in the zone on that defensive transition as well.
10-9 your score. Bulldogs still on top. Chassis inbounds to Bellamy. Back to Black. Black's being guarded by Bailey. She dribbles up the right side. They try to pick up the double team at the half court. She jumps the pass. Stolen. Quickly stolen away by Bellamy. Bellamy brings it up the court. She gets it over to Black. She dribbles up. She had her sister down low. She missed her. Madeline sees her though. She tries to find her, and the ball gets knocked off her fingertips and out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Danville Hawks. It'll be Priceville Bulldog basketball.
She saw her just a tad too late, David.
Josie Childress inbounds the ball. She gets it into Bellamy. She drives the baseline, goes up, puts up the shot off the rim. She's going to the line for 2. It's going to be a foul against the Danville Hawks. Let's see who they called this one on. They're going to call that one on Tidwell. That's her first personal foul. Team foul number 5. Both teams shooting the bonus from this point forward. Bellamy makes her first free throw. .44 seconds left to play in the first. Second free throw is up and good. 12-9 your score.
Had a girl, Bellamy, 2 for 2 at the stripe right when we needed it.
Chassie Black tries to jump the pass. She almost steals it, but the Danville Hawks recover. Tidwell has it, top of the key. We're down to 30 seconds left to play in the first. They get it over to Garnett. They find Alberti in the corner. She dribbles in, nothing there. Over to Garnett. She drives baseline.
That's
nothing
wall.
there. She's going to get called for the travel. Good. 17 seconds left to play.
Well, she was coming down this baseline just trying to get back underneath the basket and definitely took a walk.
Substitutions for both teams. Langlois and Wilder both coming in. Josie Langlois, that is. Wilder's going to be inbounding the ball. It's going to be a turnover on the inbounds. Garnett's got it. We're just going to reach up and grab it, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Danville Hawks with 14 seconds left to play in the first.
Got to focus on our throw-ins when we're throwing it from out of bounds.
Prater's going to be inbounding the ball for the Danville Hawks. She finds Alberti in the corner. She tries to dribble in. She throws it off the foot of Childress, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Josie. So it's going to stay Danville's basketball. Prater's still going to inbound the ball. She throws it out to Alberti over the top. She's on the right wing. She dribbles in, kicks it back to Prater. Prater's going to drive in, try to go through Bellamy, and she's just going to fall down. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Bellamy. 3.3 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hawks still have the ball.
Bellamy did a good job having her hand on that entire ball as she was trying to drive.
Alberti, they get the ball in. Block shot by Amity Wilder. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So we're going to the break. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Your score's 12-9. Bulldogs on top. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and Speed Queen. Come see us. Let us take care of you. Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Ready to give your home or business a fresh new look? Let Paintworks' 35-plus years of experience bring your walls to life. We do it all: interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting. For a free estimate, call Paintworks today at 256-466-9556. That's 256-466-9556. Paintworks. We turn ordinary into extraordinary.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Bulldogs have the ball to start the second quarter. Bulldogs drive in. They put the ball down low, kick it out to the outside. Langlois has it. They find Wilder underneath, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks. Childress is going to inbounds the ball. She's under the basket. She's going to throw over the top. She finds Josie Langlois. Top of the key. Nobody guarding her real tight. She dribbles. She drives through traffic. Spins. Kicks it out. Josie Childress from the left wing. Air ball. Amity Wilder catches it. She gets it over to Bellamy. Cross-court pass to Williams. She's going to try to drive baseline, and they're going to say she touches the baseline, and that's going to be a turnover. It'll be Danville Hawk basketball.
Oh, Josie Childress just a little too amped up on that shot and just a little too hard.
Full court press by the Bulldogs. Alberti's got the ball. She's being guarded by Williams. She passes over the top, tries to get it to Bailey. She passes a little bit too hot. Goes all the way to the baseline. Cross-court pass over to Robinson. She puts up three-point shot. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Childress. She tries to find Langlois underneath. She just throws the baseball shortstop pass down the court, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Josie.
She threw that in there a little hot, didn't she, David?
She did. And we got another 30-second timeout on the court. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Whether you own your dream home, have a manufactured home, or rent, Alpha can build a home insurance plan for you that will provide you peace of mind. Alpha's talented team of hometown agents and customer service representatives are eager to help you. To find property coverage without breaking the bank, call Alpha Insurance Agent Nick Garner at 256-343-0040 or stop in and see Nick on Highway 67 in Priceville, beside the Wabahoe.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
All right, coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Danville Hawks basketball. Alberti, she inbounds it to Bailey. Back to Alberti. She dribbles it down. Still full court press by the Bulldogs. Alberti picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Tidwell. And we've got a whistle on the court. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
I'm not sure. He's walking over to the scorer's table. I'm not sure what the call is, but it looks like it's going to be Bulldog basketball. It's a turnover in some capacity, but nope, they're going to say that's Danville Hawk basketball. So,
yeah, I have no idea what that was, David.
Referee must have had to clarify something with the scorer's table, so he whistled it. Everybody thought it was a turnover. Either way, Alberti's going to inbounds the ball. She gets it into Prater. Back to Alberti. She dribbles it down, being guarded by Williams. Back to Prater. Find Bailey in the right wing. Gets it back into Prater. She puts the shot up. Nothing there. And they're gonna whistle Josie Langlois for a foul. She had position there in the paint. Prater just kind of runs into her. And they're going to call her for her second personal foul. That's going to send Prater to the line for 2. First shot's no good. Substitution coming in for the Bulldogs. Chastity Black checking in. Josie Langlois checking out.
Both Langlois sisters are sitting with 2 fouls apiece.
Second free throw's up, off the iron, no good. Alberti just grabbed the ball from Amity Wilder, and they're going to call another jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Danville Hawks. Prater missed the pair. Prater's going to inbound the ball. She gets it in. Alberti's going to shoot from the corner. 3-point shot off the back of the iron. Tidwell recovered, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Bulldog ball. Boy, that ball took a weird bounce off the backboard.
It did from here. I'm not sure. I mean, Amity went up for the rebound, and all of a sudden the ball just got deflected in an odd direction and went over her head. Inbound the ball to Bellamy. Dribble up, give it over to Childress. Cross-court pass to Madeline. She's going to put up 3-point shot off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Bailey. Danville Hawks are going to bring it up the court. Prater's got it. Brings it down the center of the court. Pass over to Bailey. She's going to drive baseline. Nothing new in there. Stolen away by Amity Wilder.
She definitely had a pack of Bulldogs around her as soon as she grabbed that rebound.
Amity picked up her dribble. Has to get it over to Bellamy. She finds Black in the corner. Chastity dribbles out. Finds Wilder. Wilder dribbles in. And they're going to call a charge. Danville Hawk, she had position, and Amity drove right through her, and she's going to whistle for the foul. That's her second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
You know, it's pretty impressive, David, watching the Bulldogs playing full court press and then moving it into zone as they get back down here.
They get the ball into Tidwell. Over to Garnett, back to Tidwell, top of the key. Tidwell's being guarded by Bellamy. Over to Alberti. She tries to drive baseline, has to kick it back out. Prater's got it at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Tidwell. She drives in, finds Alberti in the corner. Nothing there. She's being guarded by Amity. Tidwell dribbles in, puts the shot up. Nothing there. Childress rebounds, gets it over to Bellamy. It's going Priceville way. Bellamy dribbles in, loses her dribble, has to get it out to Williams. Ball gets knocked out of the way by Alberti. Childress recovers. Find Black on the left wing. Back to Childress. 3-point shot from the top of the key. It's off. Rebounded by Black. A little bit of sloppy play by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I almost just kind of want to tell them, slow down for a second. Let's get in our groove.
We're playing a little bit out of control.
Chastity wanted to pull it up so quick a while ago, but realized she couldn't.
Foul was called on Bailey. That's going to be her second personal foul. Bulldogs are going to have the ball under the basket. Over the top pass to Abby Langlois. She just checks into the game. Her and Chelsea Black just checked in. Bellamy's got the ball, top of the key. She's being guarded by Tidwell. Dribbles to the left, turns, goes to the right. She's going to throw the ball out of bounds. That's going to be another turnover.
Got to be more methodical on our passing right now.
Danville brings the ball in. Tidwell just dribbles right through the pressure. She tries to throw that finger roll shot up, and it just goes out of bounds. Last touch by Abby. Probably officially going to go down as a blocked shot, but she might have got a fingernail on it. Alberti has the ball. She gets it over to Garnett. Shots up, rebounded by Robinson. Robinson throws it out of bounds. It's going to be another turnover by the Danville Hawks.
You can see the difference in the game, David. When Abby's down low and she's in the game, the presence that she has, the opposing team starts throwing it around more than they want to, and it causes them to turn it over.
12-9 your score, 4:24 in the second quarter. Childress has the ball. Cross-court pass over to Black. Black tries to drive in. And they're going to whistle a foul.
Robinson.
That's going to be on the Danville Hawks. Robinson, number 23, her second personal foul. Team foul number 2 of the second quarter. Childress inbounds the ball to Black, top of the key. Over to Chelsea. Back to Bellamy. It's going to be off her finger, and that's going to be backcourt. Throws it over to Brooklyn, and Brooklyn, the ball just kind of hit her hands and went up the court. Nothing you can do right there.
There hasn't been one basket made by either team in this second period.
And we got a timeout on the court, so we're going to take a break. 4:13 to play in the second quarter. 12-9 your score. We'll be right back.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
At Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, we don't just grow plants. We craft living landscapes. Located at 1769 Bethel Road in Priceville, Stonehenge is your trusted retail garden center for vibrant flowers, lush shrubs, and expert advice. From irrigation systems to landscape installation and maintenance, our dedicated staff brings beauty, balance, and life to every outdoor space. Delivery within 10 miles of our location. Stop by today or call 256-552-0005. Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, your dedicated horticulture craftsman.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Perfect. 4:13 to play in the first half. Bulldogs with a 12-9 lead. It's going to be Danville Hawk basketball. Garnett's going to inbounds the ball to Alberti. Back to Garnett. She's going to dribble out to the top of the key. Back to Alberti. She dribbles out to the top. Over to Prater on the right wing. She dribbles in. Being guarded by Bellamy. Over to Garnett on the far side. She has to kick it back out to Alberti. She dribbles in through traffic. Tries to find Bailey. Bailey has to save it. Ball stolen away by Abby Langlois. 3:49 to play in the second quarter. Abby gets the ball out to Bellamy. Bellamy dribbles it up. Over to Chelsea. She finds Abby down low. Dribbles it. Puts it off the glass. 2 points for Abby Langlois.
Just like you like to see, from the outside to underneath the basket. What a great pass and a great shot.
Alberti brings the ball down. She's just going to dribble around everybody. Gets it over to Bailey. Cross-court pass. Garnett's going to put it up from three-point shot, and it's good. 14-12 is your score. A little over 3 minutes to play in the first half. Bellamy gets it over to Chelsea. Abby's posted up down low. She puts the shot up off the glass, and that's going to be her second basket in back-to-back possessions. Let's see what the call is. The shot is good. I'm not sure what they actually called down there. They whistled under the basket.
Yeah.
But it looks like the shot is going to be good. It's going to be Danville basketball. They get the ball into Alberti. She's going to dribble right through traffic. She's got 3 people all around her. Over to Robinson, back to Alberti. She's got it on the left wing, dribbles back out to the top. Bellamy's there. Over to Bailey. Back to Alberti on the right wing. She dribbles back out, gets it over to Tidwell at the top. Find Prater in the corner. She's being guarded by Bellamy. Bad pass over the top. Recovered by Robinson. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. Robinson back to Bailey. She dribbles to her right, back to Tidwell. She stops on the wing, gets it over to Prater, top of the key. Prater dribbles in, finds Alberti in the corner. 3-point shot goes up, off. Too hot. And it looks like Bailey's going to get whistled for a foul. She had the reach on Chelsea.
Boy, our defense is doing a great job making sure they don't have any kind of looks. And then when they finally get a look, they're being quick on their shots, which is giving us the opportunity to rebound it and get the ball back. Good job.
Bailey's going to check out of the game. That's her third personal foul. She's the first person on the court tonight with 3 personal fouls. I don't expect to see her the rest of the first half. Bellamy bringing the ball down. It's being guarded by Tidwell. She's going to drive coast to coast, put the layup off the glass. 2 points for Brooklyn Bellamy.
From coast to coast like the United States Navy, baby. Let's go.
Garnett brings the ball down. She gets it back to Alberti. They're trying to trap her out of the half court. Alberti dribbles through the traffic. She stops, pulls up the 10-footer. It comes up short, out of bounds. They're going to say that's a blocked shot. They're going to call it a blocked shot, but it was just a bad shot. They're going to say it's Danville basketball under the basket. Robinson's going to find Alberti in the paint. Has to get it over to Robinson. She's going to put up the 10-footer. Nothing there. Rebounded by Black.
I think the frustration of our defense is settling in right there on the Danville Hawk offense.
Abby's going to post up down low. They're going to wrestle for the basketball. The pass just slipped a little bit out of her hands. She had to recover, and when they did, the Danville Hawks jumped on the ball with her. And it looks like Danville's going to get whistled for the foul. That foul's going to be on number 11, Yuri Garnett. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Abby Langholz is going to check out of the game. Amity Wilder checking back in. Childress with the pass over the top to Amity. Ball's knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by Amity. It's going to be another turnover. Danville basketball. Full court press by the Bulldogs. Alberti gets the ball in. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Priceville.
Old Bellamy's got some quick feet, buddy. She can be somewhere real quick.
18-12 is your score. 1:28 to play in the first half. Alberti's going to be inbounding the ball. Still full court press by the Bulldogs. Quick pass into Tidwell. Back to Alberti. Alberti's just going to dribble through the traffic. There's a wrestling on the ground for the ball, and they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Danville Hawk basketball. I feel like every time we call jump ball, it's always for them.
You know, we were talking about their shirt a while ago, David, when you said we are one. I mean, just watching when they get down here, they are a pack of dogs that gets around it.
30-second timeout on the court, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Designs created for backyards to commercial sites and multi-acre recreational tracks. Timber Creek Land Solutions is committed to utilizing creative and pragmatic approaches to turn your outdoor space dreams into reality. Our design team takes any land space and creates driveways, retaining walls, and outdoor living spaces, including landscape and hardscape design. Our phone number is 256-566-1395. Timber Creek Land Solutions. Clearing paths, creating possibilities.
Priceville Bulldog basketball online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook page, and on the air at 104.9 FM.
Coming out of timeout, it'll be Danville Hawk basketball. Ball's in to Alberti. She puts the shot up. It's off. Rebound. She gets her own rebound stolen away by Black. Chelsea steals the ball from her, and looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Priceville Bulldog basketball.
You can see, David, I know I've said it a few times, but they're trying to take us the quickest shot they can because our defense is really good at swarming.
They're going to double team Bellamy in the backcourt. She finds Childress up the court. Childress being guarded by Alberti. They try to double team her and trap her, and Danville's going to get whistled for a foul.
I think that was on Callie Johnson.
Number 3. That's going to be her third personal foul. I said we wouldn't see Bailey coming back into the game, but it looks like Bailey's about to check back in. Josie Childress at the line. She makes her first free throw. And Josie makes the pair. Bailey's going to bring the ball down. She's going to try to find it, stolen away by Josie Childress. She gets the ball over to Bellamy. Bellamy's going to dribble up the right side of the court. She's going to find Chelsea way up the court. She kicks it back out to her sister. Three-point shot by Chastity off the rim. Rebounded by Bailey. Gets the ball out to Alberti. Alberti's going to dribble through traffic. She's going to try to go down to about the free throw line. She kicks it out. Back to Alberti. 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Garnett's got it. She dribbles in just past the free throw line. Ball knocked out of her hands, and they're going to say she was fouled. They're going to say that one's on Chastity Black. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 3. They're going to say that one was on the floor, so it's Danville's going to be inbounds in the ball under the basket with 16 seconds to go. Bulldogs with an 8-point lead. 20-12 is your score.
I love seeing the wall of a white jersey down here underneath the goal.
Prater inbound the ball. She gets it into Alberti. She stops at the 3-point line. 13 seconds. She's going to drive baseline. Nothing there. She's going to find Garnett in the corner. Garnett nearly stepped out of bounds. Back to Alberti. She drives in, puts the shot up. She's going to get fouled. I think they're going to get Chastity for another foul. Yep, that's going to be the call. That's going to be her second personal foul. Alberti back to the line. She's 5 for 6 so far from the line tonight.
Say it again, David.
She's 6 for 7 from the line tonight. I'm going to put my little voodoo magic on the free throws.
That's right.
Well, it works.
That's what you got to keep doing.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Hawks. 3.5 seconds left to play.
She's missed 3 in a row now.
They inbound the ball to Tidwell. Long shot by Prater, and it's going to be short. And we're going to go to the break with a 20-12 score. Bulldogs with an 8-point lead. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Warm and welcoming, the city of Priceville is a vibrant community growing within the Great Tennessee Valley. I'm Mayor Sam Heflin, and with our city council welcoming new visitors, new residents, and new businesses to our town. There's a lot to like here. Lots of amenities, abundant green spaces, and the friendliest folks in North Alabama. Welcome to the crossroads of North Alabama. Welcome to Priceville. Come live with us. The city of Priceville proudly supports our Bulldogs, a special school and a special place. Go Bulldogs!
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
It runs in threes at Citizen Family Dentistry, a third generation of dentists keeping you smiling. 3 brothers, Dr. David, Peyton, and Blair, perform general, cosmetic, and pediatric dentistry in a modern, up-to-date, sterile environment. New patients are always welcome, and with their Bright Smile membership, you save money while reaping rewards. 2 locations in North Alabama, Ballard Village in Priceville, and 819 Highway 31 in Hartselle. Call for an appointment at 256-274-5750 and visit their website at citizenfamilydentistry.com. At Citizen Family Dentistry, your family's smile is our priority.
Attention cattle producers. Now through November 25th, North Alabama Farmers Co-op is making it easier than ever to feed your herd and save big. We've got major savings on most of our cattle products, like Sweet 10 feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Trace Mineral Salt Blocks, 50 pounds for only $8.75. And All Stock Feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Don't miss these limited time deals. Now through November 25th. Check availability at your Arab, Coleman, and Hartselle locations. Buy now, save now at your North North Alabama Farmers Co-op.
Are you paying too much for your insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you. This can save you time and potentially money by ensuring you get the best coverage at the most competitive rates. Priceville, Coleman, and Decatur. Give us a call at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com. Aiken & Associates Insurance Group, your local Progressive agency.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, is safety tested, and all.
It's halftime of the varsity girls game between the Priceville Bulldogs and the Danville Hawks. Bo, you got some statistics from the first half?
I definitely do. The one thing I want to say is I'm proud to be a Priceville Bulldog, and I'm sure the Danville Hawks are super proud too. This place is packed, David. This is a full house for a late Thursday night game.
Yep.
But yes, Brooklyn Bellamy for the Dogs has 4 points. Chastity Black sitting at 3. Amity Wilder sitting with 2. Abby Langlois 4. Josie Langlois 7. Gives us a total of 20 points. On the other side of the court, the Danville Hawks, Macy Jane Tidwell has 2. Callie Johnson, Adelie Alberti has 7. Yuri Garnett has 3, giving them 12. One thing I'd like to point out, David, is they do have 2. You mentioned this a couple of times. Callie Johnson and Josie Bailey are both sitting with 3 fouls.
Yeah, both teams are sitting with they got quite a few people. I mean, the Bulldogs have 4 players sitting there with 2 fouls, and Danville's got 2 of them with 3. And let's see, they got 2 of them with 3, 1 of them with 2. Alberti and Tidwell, I think those are really their go-to people, and Alberti doesn't have any fouls, and Tidwell does have just a single foul. Neither one of those 2 girls are in trouble, but if either one of those 2 get in foul trouble and they have to come off the court, then Danville's going to be in for a tough second half. So.
That's right. And if somehow or another Alberti does get in some foul trouble, they're really in trouble, because you can tell she's definitely the quarterback or the Tom Brady of the Danville Hawks team. She's in charge. She's coming down the court. She's calling the plays. She's definitely their leader for sure.
Well, we got second half coming up here in about 5 minutes. You mentioned quarterback. If you follow the AHSAA football playoffs, there are a few games going on tonight. Down just south of the border, you got Good Hope. They're playing tonight, and if you give me just a second, I'll have some scores. I think they're actually playing Plainview tonight. You got Good Hope, Plainview, Deschler, and Anniston all still in 4A out of the North region, and you got Good Hope playing Plainview tonight. The last time I checked, Plainview was on top. I'll get you a score for that one here in just a minute.
Yeah, the cool thing about it is the First and Soul community that I'm a part of, David. We got 6 teams that we represent that are still in the football playoffs. We got Muscle Shoals, Fairview, Good Hope, Deschler, Morris Hill, and Addison.
Well, Addison's playing tonight. There's really 3 games up in our area that are still playing. You mentioned Fairview. Fairview is part of the 5A Region 8. They're playing Scottsboro tonight.
Fairview's 12-0, undefeated.
Scottsboro's up 10-7 in that game right now. That game's still in the first half. Plainview is leading Good Hope right now, 14-7. And the last I checked, I think Marion County and Addison were playing, and that game was tied at 8.
Really?
So,
yeah, Addison's 11-1, and Marion County, I think, lost 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
I heard earlier in the week that between Fairview and Scottsboro, neither team has made it past this round. So it doesn't matter who wins, but somebody's going to make it to a semifinal game.
That's right.
And the winner of that game is going to have to face the winner of Moody versus Briarwood Christian. And I think we all expect Moody to handle Briarwood Christian. I think Moody's a 3-touchdown favorite if I saw the numbers correct earlier in the week. So
us Priceville Bulldogs, we definitely watched Moody with our own eyes, and they are definitely different.
They are different. The best way to explain it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll try to keep you up to date with the scores as we go through the evening tonight. The Danville Hawks, they're coming out of the locker room. We still haven't seen the Priceville Bulldogs yet.
And we noticed that we've seen several of the football coaches here supporting both their programs.
We saw Coach Andrew Wilson from Danville.
Andrew Williams.
Sorry.
Yeah, Andrew Williams sitting over there. We may try to have him on after this game, before the boys' game.
Yeah.
Maybe chit-chat for a minute or two, see how things are going for him now that the season's over.
He's such a fun personality. And
yes, he is. We've had a great opportunity to hang out with him a couple times, David.
Yeah, that's good. Well, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll get started with the second half of the Lady Bulldogs versus the Lady Hawks. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and Speed Queen. Come see us. Let us take care of you. Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
A dependable lawnmower is just about the best thing you can own. Until it quits. Discount Auto Parts on Alabama 67 in Priceville is the #1 store in North Alabama for lawnmower parts, both new and aftermarket. All brands: Kawasaki, Craftsman, Briggs & Stratton, Honda, Black & Decker, Toro, Ryobi, Troy-Built, and more. Discount Auto Parts has in stock or can get lawnmower parts within a day. Get the right lawnmower part at the right place. Home-owned for over 3 decades. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Looking to refresh your home or office? Let Paintworks bring your walls to life. Our 35-plus years of experience can handle everything. Interior, exterior, residential, or commercial. Whether it's a bold new look or a flawless finish, our pros can do it. Fast, affordable, professional. That's the Paintworks promise. Call Paintworks for an estimate at 256-466-9556. Paintworks. We turn ordinary into extraordinary.
You're listening to Fun Radio, 104.9 FM, home of the Priceville Bulldogs.
All right, back to Priceville High School. We're getting ready to start the third quarter. 20-12 is your score in the final seconds of the halftime break. Both teams are starting to break away from their huddle.
Yeah, I almost kind of didn't want that break to happen, David, because right towards the end of the second half, you could kind of feel Priceville taking over the gym as far as momentum and everything. And then it was halftime.
All right, the 5 Bulldogs on the court. Josie Childress, the Langlois sisters, Bellamy and Amity Wilder are the 5 Bulldogs on the court. Prater, Tidwell, Garnett, Alberti, and Johnson, your 5 Hawks on the court. Garnett's got the ball. She finds Alberti in the paint. They kick it out to Prater. Turnover. Josie steals it. They get it over to Bellamy. They try to knock it out of her hands. She's got it on the right wing. Stops, cross-court pass. She finds Langlois. She fakes the shot, dribbles in, goes to pass it to Amity, but thinks again and gets caught for the double dribble, and that's going to be a turnover by the Priceville Bulldogs.
Yeah, she grabbed that ball. She wanted to throw it to Amity, realized Amity moved, and it was too late. Had to bring it back down.
Danville gets the ball into Prater, over to Tidwell, down to Alberti on the right wing. She dribbles into the corner. She tries to pass it underneath, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bellamy. 7:23 to play in the third quarter. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Prater's going to inbound the ball under the basket. She's going to throw over the top to Alberti. Alberti's guarded by Wilder. She tries to pass it underneath to Johnson. Stolen away by Josie Childress. Her second steal in consecutive possessions. Bellamy gets it into Wilder. They get it down to Langlois. She puts it up off the glass. 2 points for Abby Langlois. She's at 6 points on the game. Tidwell's going to bring the ball down. She's going to dribble into the paint, pull it out to Garnett. Garnett with the 2-point shot. Bellamy's got the ball. We're going to see some full court press by the Hawks. Pressure by the Hawks, and they're going to steal. Alberti's going to take it away. She's got the ball on the left wing. Get it over to Johnson. They're going to throw it off Abby's hands. It's going to go into Bulldog territory. Abby's going to try to go up for the shot, and it looks like Johnson's going to get whistled for the push. She just pushes Abby to the ground.
Yeah, I definitely saw her eyes as she was getting up. She wasn't happy about that one.
That's Johnson's 4th personal foul. She's going to check out of the game. Robinson checking in. That's one of those fouls. You're sitting there with 3 fouls. You don't want to give up the free basket, but you can't take the 4th foul. They're going to call Robinson on the foul. You can see Abby getting a little bit frustrated right there because she's not getting any open looks at the basket because they're grabbing hold of her. She's being double teamed right now.
Well, when you got that kind of height underneath the goal, you got to do everything you can to keep her from grabbing it and turning around and taking a shot.
They get the ball into Amity Wilder, and she gets drugged to the ground, but they're going to call jump ball. She's looking at the referee confused, going, how'd you call a jump ball? They just drugged me to the ground.
Yeah.
It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Childress is going to get the ball in. They get it into Wilder. Over to Childress. 3-point shot. It's off. Rebounded by Abby. She puts it up off the glass. 2 points for Lane Lewis.
Good job by Abby, using her height, using her physicalness.
Pass down the court. They try to find Garnett. Josie Childress reaches up and knocks the ball, but not before they call a foul. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Danville gets the ball into Alberti. They're going to try to trap her at half court. She gets it past the trap over to Tidwell. They're going to find Prater. Prater gets the ball knocked out of her hands. Last touch by Priceville. 6:01 to play in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Ball into Tidwell, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Childress. It's going to stay Danville basketball. Prater's going to inbound the ball. They get it into Garnett. Over to Tidwell. Kick it out. Prater's going to put up 3-point shot from the left wing. It's off. Rebounded by Alberti. She stops, spins, puts it up, and they're going to whistle Abby for the foul. And that's going to be her 3rd personal foul. Abby's trying to plead her case. She's just, she's like, I'm holding my hand straight up. What else do you want me to do?
Yeah, they're saying they hit her in the arms. She thought it may have been Josie.
Alberti back to the line. She makes her first free throw. Abby checking out of the game with her 3rd personal. Madeline Williams checking in. Alberti back to the line for her 2nd free throw. That shot's up and good. Full court press by the Hawks. Get the ball into Wilder. Over to Williams. She brings the ball down. She kicks it out to Childress on the right wing. Back to Bellamy, top of the key. Being guarded by Tidwell. They find Josie in the left corner. She dribbles it back out, trying to get it down low. She gets Wilder. Wilder's posted up on Prater. Kicks it out. Williams, 3-point shot. It's off. Amity tries to rebound it, and the ball tips off of her fingers, out of bounds. Last touch by Priceville. It'll be Danville Hog basketball. 5:21 to play in the third quarter. Alberti inbounds the ball to Garnett. Back to Alberti. She gets it up the court to Tidwell. They got 3-on-2. Bailey puts the shot up. Too strong. Rebounded by Priceville. And they're going to wrestle Josie to the ground again, throw her to her back. And they're going to call another jump ball. Josie looks like she may have got the wind knocked out of her. She went down pretty hard.
Yeah, she got thrown down pretty hard. Both players were being very aggressive, trying to take the ball from one another, and she got slung down, basically almost body slammed.
Yeah.
Straight on her back.
5:08 to play in the third quarter. We're going to take a break. 24-16 your score. We'll be right back.
Is life insurance on your bucket list? Life insurance from Alpha gives you the opportunity to protect your family's future. At Alpha Insurance, we offer a variety of life insurance plans to fit your needs and your budget. To take the first step towards safeguarding your loved one's future, call Alpha agent Nick Garner at 256-343-0040 or go see Nick on Highway 67 in Priceville beside the Wavaho.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Danville inbounds the ball to Tidwell. They get it over to Prater. She's going to dribble to the left side, spin, kick it back out to Alberti. Alberti's going to drive in, put up the 10-footer off the glass. 2 points for Adelie Alberti. Bulldogs going to work quick up the court. Madeline Williams has it on the right wing. She's being guarded by Alberti. Over to Black. Swinging around to the far corner. Josie Langlois has an open look. Nothing there. Rebounded by Wilder. She gets the ball stripped out of her hands, but not before they call a foul. Let's see who they call that foul on.
They're saying it's on the floor.
It's on the floor. They're going to call the foul on Alberti. That's going to be her first personal foul. It'll be Priceville basketball. Josie Childress did go to the locker room. She hit her head when she got slammed to the floor. She went straight to the locker room, but she did get up on her own power and walk off. Alberti's going to try to drive coast to coast, so she's going to put up a little floater, and it's going to be in. 2 points for Alberti.
Yeah, you never want to see anybody have a head injury. Our prayers are with her right now.
Bulldogs get the ball in, down to Langlois, over to Williams. She stops, three-point shot from the wing. Nothing there. Black's going to rebound the ball. She's going to dribble back out. Find Williams down low. Gets it into Amity. Turns, spins up. 2 points for Amity Wilder. We saw that 10-point lead dwindle down to 4. That was an important shot by Amity Wilder to kind of break the momentum.
There's a good pass by Madeline Williams, seeing what side she needed to pass it to her so she could turn around and make that easy bucket.
Bringing the ball up the court, Brooklyn Bellamy's going to get whistled for a foul. That's going to be her second personal foul, team foul number 3. Danville gets the ball in to Alberti. She dribbles the ball up the right side. Back over to Tidwell. Tidwell being guarded by Bellamy. She picks up her dribble, kicks it over to Alberti. She's got it on the left wing. Finds Bailey in the corner. Nothing there. Back out to the top of the key. Tidwell's going to dribble in. Kick it back to Bailey. Cross-court pass over to Garnett. They find Alberti in the corner. She's going to drive baseline. Another cross-court pass over to Tidwell. She's going to put up a little floater off the glass. Amity Wilder's going to take it to the ground, and they're going to call a foul. And this one's going to be against the Danville Hawks. I think they're going to call that one against Alberti.
Yeah, you can tell by her body language that's going to be against her.
That's going to be her second personal foul. 26-20 is your score. 3:26 to play in the third quarter. Full court press. Bailey's guarding Williams. They get it over to Bellamy. Bellamy dribbles it across half court. She finds Black. Black dribbles it back out. Picks up her dribble. Back to Williams. Bulldogs rotating around. Bellamy dribbles to the free throw line, stops, pulls up, jump shot off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Williams. She pulls up, three-point shot from the corner. Gets her on rebound, drives in, puts up the layup, and it's good for Madeline Williams. 2-point basket.
Good job by Madeline going towards the backboard to get your own rebound.
That's our first points of the game. Garnett's going to put up a three-point shot. Rebounded by Wilder. Over to Black. Over to Bellamy. Bellamy being guarded by Tidwell. Pass over to Black. She's got an open three-point look. She's going to put it up off the back of the iron. Wilder's going to save it. Alberta's got it. She's going to dribble it back up the court. Another turnover by the Bulldogs. Alberta's going to stop just across the half-court line. Set up the offense. 2:14 to play in the third quarter. 8-point lead for the Dogs. Alberta dribbles in. She tries to drive through traffic. She just throws the ball up, but it's nowhere near the basket, and that's going to be another turnover for the Hawks.
He felt like that maybe both teams started getting a little bit of sloppy there, so it's almost like Alberta really was trying to slow it down so they can get their composure, and then she throws it away like that.
Maggie LaCroix checks in. Chelsea Black also checks in. It's going to be Bulldog basketball up under the goal. No, they're going to say it's turnover on that possession. It's going to be Danville Hall basketball. 2:04 to play in the third quarter. Prater's going to inbound the ball for the Hawks. She finds Tibble on the far corner. She puts it up off the iron. Rebounded by Chelsea. Chelsea's got open players up court. She finds LaCroix. LaCroix dribbles and dribbles it right out of bounds. So that's going to be another turnover. Hawk basketball, 1:54 to play. Bulldogs holding on to an 8-point lead. Alberti brings it down across half court. They pass it into Tidwell. She stops, kicks it out. Bad pass to Robinson. Throws it over her head, out of bounds. Chelsea's going to inbound the ball. She gets it into Bellamy. Bellamy dribbles up the center of the court. She's being guarded by Tidwell. Dribbles up the left side. She dribbles right through traffic. And we've got a foul. They're going to call a foul away from the ball. They're going to call that on LaCroix. That's going to be her first personal foul. Team foul number 4. 1:25 to play in the first quarter. Or third quarter, excuse me. Another turnover. Madeline Williams with a steal. Ball gets knocked to the ground. Madeline falls on top of it. Danville grabs it, and they're going to get a jump ball.
Possession Bulldogs. There you go, David.
They get the ball into Bellamy. Bellamy's being guarded real tight by Tidwell.
Boy, Tidwell's on her like a
tick.
Fly, boy.
She gets it over to Black. Black tried to find LaCroix down low, but she got caught carrying the ball. And she gets whistled. That's going to be another turnover.
You don't see that call very much anymore.
1:02 to play in the third quarter. Tidwell brings the ball down. Gets it over to Garnett. They try to find Alberti down low. Ball gets knocked away. Recovered by Danville. Alberti's got it. Gets it into the corner. Prater's going to drive. She's going to put up the finger roll shot too low or too hot. Bailey recovers. Gets it back to Tidwell, top of the key. They like that finger roll shot.
Yes, they do.
They're not very good at it, but they like it. Just had to be honest. Priceville brings the ball down. Ball gets knocked away. Looks like we've got a foul.
You know, as sloppy as plays been in this third period, we're still able to keep our 8-point lead.
Addison Prater gets whistled for a foul. That's going to be their fifth team foul. That's going to put us in the bonus. So Brooklyn Bellamy is going to go to the line for 2.
Let's go, Brooklyn.
And she makes her first free throw. Gracie Rogers is checking into the game.
And she makes the second one. Bellamy's 4 for 4 at the strike.
30-20 is your score. Alberti bringing the ball down. She gets past Chelsea. Gets it over to Bailey. Alberti falls down, gets back up. Tidwell being guarded by Black, and they're going to whistle Chastity with the foul.
Was that Chelsea or Chastity?
It's Chastity. I think they're going to call that. No, they're calling that away from the ball. They're going to call that on Bellamy. That's going to send Tidwell to the line for 2. She misses her first one. Langlois checks in for Rogers. $15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. She misses her second.
Oh, Josie down here.
11 seconds. Chastity's got it on the right wing. Back to Bellamy. She tries to find Josie. And they're laying on the ground. They're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to call that on Josie Langlois. She was going after the ball, laying on the ground. And they're going to call the offensive foul. It was a loose ball. Referees are having a discussion about it.
Yeah, I think the head ref realized what was called and is going to change the call here.
Let's see. Nope, they're going to call the foul. They're going to call it on Josie Langlois. Her third personal foul, so that's it's going to be Danville basketball on the sideline with 4.4 seconds left to play.
As you can imagine, Coach Childress is over there at the ref explaining how he feels about that call.
Yeah. That happened right in front of the Priceville bench.
Priceville got a 10-point lead. 4 seconds left of this third period. Let's go.
That was an offensive foul. So on an offensive foul, you don't go to the free throw line. And I think that's what Coach Alberti for Danville is pleading, going, we need to go to the line for this. But it was she's probably complaining, saying this was a loose ball foul, not an offensive foul. Either way, it's going to be.
You could really argue both ways on that, too, on that play.
It's going to be Danville basketball with 4.4 seconds left to play. Prater's going to inbound the ball. Get the ball into Alberti. Now Alberti's going to fall down, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Bulldogs are going to hold on to a 10-point lead. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
At Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, we don't just grow plants. We craft living landscapes. Located at 1769 Bethel Road in Priceville, Stonehenge is your trusted retail garden center for vibrant flowers, lush shrubs, and expert advice. From irrigation systems to landscape installation and maintenance, our dedicated staff brings beauty, balance, and life to every outdoor space. Delivery within 10 miles of our location. Stop by today or call 256-552-0005. Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, your dedicated horticulture craftsman.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Priceville Bulldog basketball online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook page, and on the air at 104.9 FM.
All right, back to Priceville High School. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Scoring update on the Good Hope Plainview game. 21-7 is your score. Plainview on top.
Wow.
Scottsboro up 13-7 at the half on Fairview.
13 or 14?
13.
Okay.
Dam is going to have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Tidwell brings the ball down. Into Prater. They try to find Alberti in the paint. Nothing there. She has to kick it back out to Tidwell. Back to the other side. Garnett's got it. She's being double-teamed. She falls to the ground, but not before she gets the ball over to Tidwell. One-handed pass stolen away by the Bulldogs. Langlois has it. She tries to get it over to Alberti, and they're going to call a jump ball. These guys are quick on the jump ball. You don't even have to have possession of it. You just got to have a finger on it.
David, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, she had that ball for 100th of a second.
She had her finger on it for about 100th of a second, and they called it. My goodness. All right, Josie Langlos has it. Abby's posted up down low, and it looks like Prater's going to get whistled for a foul.
All right, let's go, Abby. Let's make these.
No, it's going to be, yeah. Yeah, it is the foul on Addison Prater, her second personal foul. You know, there's a saying where you just say, feed the beast.
Feed the beast, that's right.
I'd be feeding Abby all day long.
Fourth quarter. Josie Childers back in the game, David.
Yeah, that's good to see. Kick it over to Amity. Amity finds Abby down low. She spins, hook shot. And we've got whistles. Let's see what the call is.
You don't know.
We're going to have to get clarification on what they're calling. That's the second call that they've made, but it's a technical foul because they're sending Josie Childers to the line.
Yeah. Huh.
I'll get clarification on what that call is.
I do have confirmation, David. Coach Andrew Williams, the Danville football coach, will come up here at the end of this game and chat with us for a minute.
Well, that'll be awesome. That'll be a good interview. Josie misses the pair of fouls. She is 2 for 4 in the game. It's going to be coming out of a technical foul. It's going to be Priceville basketball. Referees want to talk about it. Coach Childress is over there peeking into their huddle. Referees are still having a little bit of a discussion. They're not quite ready to play. One referee's at the scores table.
Hey, you know what I will say is, as quick they're calling these calls and as they're not letting anything go by, they've had control of this game the whole time.
Sure. Amity Wilder gets it into Bellamy in the backcourt. Bellamy gets it over to Langlois. Josie's there. She's being guarded by Alberti. Alberti tries to knock the ball out of her hand, and Alberti's going to get whistled for a foul for a player that went into the halftime break with no personal fouls. Now she's standing there with 3, 7:09 to play in the game. Childress going to inbound the ball. Gets the ball into Abby. Abby spins on the paint. Off right-handed shot off the glass. 2 points.
That's what you like to see when you say feed the beast. That's exactly how you like to see it right there.
They get the ball into Garnett in the corner. She tries to find Prater. Prater's got girls on all sides of her. She throws it back out over the top. It's over Garnett's head. She has to go recover. She's going to try to get it down low to Alberti. Alberti's going to have the shot blocked by Langlois. That's Langlois' first block of the game. Josie, that is.
Hey, man, when you got 2 Langlois sisters and Amity Wilder as your base of the defense down there, you better play good ball against us.
Bailey checks back into the game. Alberti's got the ball top of the key, being guarded by Childress. Dribbles in, spins, goes down low, nothing there. Pass is blocked by Wilder. Amity gets it. Abby gets it up to Amity. Over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn goes in, two-handed layup.
That was a good transitional move, good ball movement, good dribbling, all the above.
Well, we got a timeout on the court. 6:18 to play in the game. 34-20 is your score. We'll be right back.
Designs created for backyards to commercial sites and multi-acre recreational tracks. Timber Creek Land Solutions is committed to utilizing creative and pragmatic approaches to turn your outdoor space dreams into reality. Our design team takes any land space and creates driveways, retaining walls, and outdoor living spaces, including landscape and hardscape design. Our phone number is 256-566-1395. Timber Creek Land Solutions. Clearing paths, creating possibilities.
Warm and welcoming, the City of Priceville Priceville is a vibrant community growing within the Great Tennessee Valley. I'm Mayor Sam Heflin, and with our City Council welcoming new visitors, new residents, and new businesses to our town. There's a lot to like here. Lots of amenities, abundant green spaces, and the friendliest folks in North Alabama. Welcome to the crossroads of North Alabama. Welcome to Priceville. Come live with us. The City of Priceville proudly supports our Bulldogs, a special school in a special place. Go Bulldogs!
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
6:17 to play in the game. Bulldogs with a 14-point lead. Got clarification on the call we had under the basket here a minute ago. It was a flop call. And it was a flop call where you fake it. It was the second one that had been called. It was a second one that had been called on Addison Prater, and so that was a technical foul which sent us to the line. It is a team foul, but not a personal foul. On the inbounds, ball was stolen away. Abby stepped out of bounds, but it's going to be a steal, but a quick turnover as well.
David, on the break, I have my rough rag flying. The music was going. The energy's high right now here for Bulldog Nation.
On the inbounds, Josie Langlois is standing there, and the Danville Hawk tried to get around her, and Josie gets whistled for a foul. That's going to be her fourth, which is going to send her to the bench. Danville's going to inbound the ball. Alberti's being double teamed. They get it over to Prater. They find Bailey up the court. Back to Prater. Alberti calling for the ball in the corner. Hammond's quickly on her. Cross-court pass over to Robinson. Back out to Tidwell, top of the key. She's being guarded by Langlois. Back to Robinson. Three-point shot. It's short. Childress gets the rebound. She dribbles into the corner. Gets it over to Bellamy. Bellamy finds Madeline up the court. She gets it over to Langlois. Langlois puts it up off the glass. Too strong. Wilder rebounds it. She puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Prater. Stolen away by Madeline. Madeline's being guarded by Alberti in the corner. Both teams are real handsy right now. Abby's got it in the paint. She puts it up off the glass. 2 points for Abby Langlois. Alberti's got the ball. She's going to dribble through traffic. She's got numbers. She's going to take it almost coast to coast. She gets it over to Bailey right at the last second, and Bailey's going to put up the 2-point shot. Her first shot of the game, or first score of the game.
Yeah, both teams are getting real aggressive.
4:50 to play in the game. Bulldogs with a 14-point lead. They feed it back into Abby. Abby catches it, turns, spins, puts it off the glass. Another 2-point basket for Abby Langlois. She's getting hot in the second half.
Abby made sure she let that defender know. Didn't faze me.
Amity Wilder getting called for the foul.
That's her third, right?
Third personal foul. Yep. Team foul number 2. Substitutions coming in. Chelsea Black checking in. Amity is coming out.
I like seeing all these football players come out here and support their classmates. Student section's booming.
Looks like they've got some liquid down on the court. They're trying to get it up right now.
Coach says, hey, I know you're my daughter and you're one of my star players, but I need you to go over and clean that up. Now you got Abby over here cleaning one up too.
Danville's just finding places all over the court they want cleaned up.
Oh, proud of the Bulldogs. Had an 8-point lead. They brought it down to a 4-point lead. Danville did, doing a good job. And, buddy, we've taken control since then.
16-point lead for the Bulldogs. 38-22, your score right now. 4:35. Prater's going to dribble in. She loses control of the ball. They're going to call a foul. I think they're calling that on Chastity Black. That's her 4th personal foul. Team foul number 3. That's going to send Prater to the line for 2. Prater makes her first free throw. She's 1 for 3 on the night from the line. And she makes the pairs. Bulldogs are going to inbound the ball, full court press. And coach has got a timeout, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
4:31 to play. Bulldogs with a 14-point lead. Addison and Marion County, 16-14. Marion County on top. That game's in the 3rd.
16-14. Hey, we got a 14-point lead here.
That's
4.5 to go. Let's hold on to it.
Bulldog basketball. They get the ball into Bellamy. Bellamy being guarded by Tidwell. Full court press by the Hawks. Bellamy gets double teamed. Ball gets knocked away. Alberti steals it. She's going to go up the court. They got 3-on-2. Gets it over to Prater. Back to Alberti. Ball's knocked away. Recovered by Robinson. Over to Bailey. Get it to Alberti. She puts up the right hand. Little 6-foot floater, and it's in.
Boy, Alberti's definitely a ball player.
Leads down to 12 for the Bulldogs. Childress brings it down, gets it to Williams, finds Bellamy. She dribbles in, pulls up, right hand, layup. It's good for 2.
Great job. Came in from the right side, but shot it from the left side. Great shot.
And we got another timeout on the court, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Taking care of your smile is as important as anything you do in your life, and your smile is our business. Welcome to Citizen Family Dentistry, where a family of citizens are helping their patients keep their smile in tip-top shape. Dr. David, Dr. Peyton, and Dr. Blair Citizen offer exceptional dentistry in a friendly and relaxed environment with a trained and trusted team of dental hygienists and dental assistants. 2 locations from Mallard Village in Priceville and 819 Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry, your family's smile is our priority.
Attention cattle producers. Now through November 25th, North Alabama Farmers Co-op is making it easier than ever to feed your herd and save big. We've got major savings on most of our cattle products, like Sweet 10 feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Trace Mineral Salt Blocks, 50 pounds for only $8.75. And All Stock Feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Don't miss these limited time deals. Now through November 25th. Check availability at your Arab, Coleman, and Hartselle locations. Buy now, save now at your North Alabama Farmers Co-op.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball, 104.9 FM.
Danville Hawk basketball coming out of the timeout. Just under 4 minutes to play. Tidwell's going to bring the ball down. Abby's out at the top of the key. Ball knocked away by Childress, recovered by Danville. Bailey gets the ball back. She gets it back to Tidwell, over to Alberti. Into Robinson. Ball kicked away. Childress steals the ball. Gets it over to Bellamy. Bellamy dribbles up. Gets it past Travick. Josie Langlois with a 3-point look. It's off. Rebounded by Bellamy. Dribbles in. Kicks it back out to Langlois. She dribbles it in. Ball's knocked away. And I think she was fouled.
It's going to be Alberti's 4th.
Well, one thing to say about fouls, you can't take them home with you, so you might as well use them.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's play physical. Let's play aggressive. Only 3 minutes left. You're down by 14. I'm playing as aggressive as I can, David.
Yeah. Childress going to inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. Over the top pass to Wilders, top of the key. She dribbles the ball in. Finds Langlois. She turns to her right. Ball stolen away by Robinson. Abby's face got hit during the play. She's checking for blood. Garnett gets the ball back to Prater. Over to Tidwell. Tidwell dribbles in. Nothing there. She finds Prater across the court. Long two-point shot. It's off. Ball gathered up by Langlois. Abby gets it over to Bellamy. She finds Josie, stops, double pumps, pulls up. Three-point basket for Josie Langlois.
What a pump fake.
And we got an injured Danville Hawk down on the court.
She's holding the top of her head. I think after the shot, maybe Abby Langlois' elbow hit her in the top of the head or something.
Yeah, maybe. Definitely inadvertent. It wasn't anything.
Because both of them were down low.
We're going to take a quick injury timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Are you paying too much for your insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you. This can save you time and potentially money by ensuring you get the best coverage at the most competitive rates. Priceville, Coleman, and Decatur. Give us a call at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com. Aiken & Associates Insurance Group, your local progressive agency.
You're listening to Fun Radio, 104.9 FM, home of the Priceville Bulldogs.
All right, Prater coming off the court. She was the injured Hawk. Yeah, that doesn't ever feel good, Bo, when you get hit in the top of the head.
Yeah, I've been hit in the top of the head before. It don't feel good.
Coming out of that timeout, looks like they're going to take a 60-second timeout, so we're going to take one more break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and Speed Queen. Come see us. Let us take care of you. Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name, Owen Home Appliance Center.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Coming out of the timeout, Danville's going to have the ball. Tidwell brings the ball down. She gets it over to Alberti. Alberti brings it in, spins, gets it back out to Robinson. Back to Alberti on the right wing. She dribbles past Langlois, pulls up, off the glass. Shot is short. Rebounded by Abby. Gets it over to Bellamy. Bellamy brings it down. Cross-court pass over to Josie. Josie finds Abby, and she's got Prater on her back, and Prater's going to get called for the push. That's going to be her third personal foul. That's going to send Abby to the line. We are shooting the bonus for the rest of the game.
Abby's had a good game tonight, David.
Especially in the second half. She goes 1 for 2 from the line, but she gets her own rebound on that second play. She dribbles it back out, gets it over to Josie. Cross-court pass over to Langlois. Back to Bellamy. They find Abby down low. She stops, spins. Robinson knocks the ball out of her hand. Prater gets it. She gets it up to Alberti. Alberti's got an open look all the way to the goal. Puts it up. Shot's too strong. Rebounded by Josie. Danville grabs it, and a jump ball is called, and it's going to stay Danville basketball with 1:53 left to play.
Josie made real sure when she had that ball, her feet and legs were going to be strong. She wasn't getting slammed that time.
Abby checks out of the game.
Abby sitting with 11 points just in the second half.
Madeline checks in. Prater dribbles baseline. She puts the shot up. I'm not sure they whistled a foul on either Amity or Josie Childress. Let's see who this calls on. They're going to call it on Josie Childress. That's going to be her second personal foul. Team foul number 4, but Prater's going to go to the line for 2. Prater makes her first free throw. Second free throw is up and good. She makes the pair. She's 4 for 4 here in the second half from the line. Madeline brings the ball down. Gets it over to Josie. Back over top of the key. Amity pulls up. 3-point shot. It's off the glass.
It's a good open shot, though.
1:27 left to play. Coach Childress looks like he's fixing to empty the bench. Shots up, rebounded by Wilder. They get it over to Bellamy. Bellamy brings it up, long pass over to Madeline. Madeline has a hard time getting a good handle on it. Over to Childress, 3-point shot, it's short. Rebounded by Amity. Amity gets over to Madeline, 3-point shot's up from the corner, and it's good.
That's a dagger right there. If it wasn't already over, it is now.
They're going to say it's Danville basketball. I think they tried to call a timeout. I'm not sure what's going on. Either way, they pulled the they got all the substitutions. I think Coach Childress substituted everybody, and on the made shot, Priceville substituted everybody. One of the referees was trying to stop them. He wanted to play live ball play. He's talking about it here on the bench. So I think what they're going to do, Bo, they're going to force him to use a 60-second timeout because she made the shot. It technically wasn't a stoppage in play.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And so as soon as that shot was made, they blew a whistle. He substituted all 5 of his players.
Which slowed the game down.
Which stopped the game, even though the clock wasn't stopped. So anyway, they're going to force him to use a timeout right now in this situation with 1:02 to play. He's just trying to empty the bench and get those guys some time on the court.
That's right. You know, you're up by 19. There's a minute and 2 seconds left. Let's let these guys play, get some PT, little experience. And
yeah. Got a scoring update for you.
I hope it's a good one.
Fairview takes the lead over Scottsboro, 14-13.
14-13, Fairview. Let's go.
That game's in the third. All right, teams are coming back out on the court. It'll be Danville basketball. Prater inbounds the ball to Tidwell.
That'd have been a good game to go to watch, wouldn't it?
It would be. Scottsboro's really strong out of Region 8. Fairview in Region 7. Danville's got the ball. Prater's got it. She dribbles it to the free throw line. Ball stripped away. Black stole it from her. It's on the ground. Both teams jumping on it. It's going to be another jump ball, and this time it's going to be Bulldog basketball with 44 seconds left to play.
David, what I loved about that play right there is our Bulldogs are playing like we're down by 2. What a great effort play right there.
Gracie Rogers dribbles the ball down. She tries to throw it back to Madeline. Throws it away. It's going to be a turnover with 39 seconds left to play. Bulldogs with a 19-point lead. Tidwell's got the ball, gets it over to Alberti. Alberti stops, changes direction, spins into the lane, pulls up. She gets fouled, and Alberti's going to the line for 2.
I love the effort.
I think they're going to call Gracie Rogers for the foul. That's going to be her first personal foul. Alberti back to the line. She makes her first free throw.
She's been to the line 11 times. This is her 12th shot.
And she makes it. 9 for 12 from the line tonight. Madeline Williams brings the ball down. Crossover on Bailey. She finds Rogers in the corner. Rogers tries to find LaCroix. Alberti steals it. Gracie Rogers is going to chase her down, reach in, knock the ball out of bounds. Good recovery right there by Gracie.
Yeah, Gracie made the pass down here on the baseline. It got stolen from her. She chased her down all the way down the sidelines to knock it back out of bounds. Good job.
Bailey's got the ball at the free throw line. She puts it up off the glass. 2 points. LaCory brings the ball down. And that's going to be the final play of the game. Lady Dogs are going to take the win, 47-32. Your final score. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Looking to refresh your home or office? Let Paintworks bring your walls to life. Our 35-plus years of experience can handle everything. Interior, exterior, residential, or commercial. Whether it's a bold new look or a flawless finish, our pros can do it. Fast, affordable, professional. That's the Paintworks promise. Call Paintworks for an estimate at 256-466-9556. Paintworks. We turn ordinary into extraordinary. Is life insurance on your bucket list? Life insurance from Alpha gives you the opportunity to protect your family's future. At Alpha Insurance, we offer a variety of life insurance plans to fit your needs and your budget. To take the first step towards safeguarding your loved one's future, call Alpha agent Nick Garner at 256-343-0040 or go see Nick on Highway 67 in Priceville beside the Wavaho.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and Speed Queen. Come see us. Let us take care of you. Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
A dependable lawnmower is just about the best thing you can own. Until it quits. Discount Auto Parts on Alabama 67 in Priceville is the #1 store in North Alabama for lawnmower parts, both new and aftermarket. All brands: Kawasaki, Craftsman, Briggs & Stratton, Honda, Black & Decker, Toro, Ryobi, Troy-Bilt, and more. Discount Auto Parts has in stock or can get lawnmower parts within a day. Get the right lawnmower part at the right place. Home-owned for over 3 decades. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
You're listening to Fun Radio, 104.9 FM, home of the Priceville Bulldogs.
All right, we're back. We just finished up the conclusion of the varsity girls game. Well, what the stats turn out like for the game tonight?
Well, you're looking at Priceville Bulldogs on the victory. Brooklyn Bellamy finished with 10. Chastity Black with 3. You had Amity Wilder with 4. Abby Langlos with a good game of 15. Josie 10. Madeline Williams with 5. Going down to the other side, Macy Jane Tidwell with 2. Addison Prater with 4, and Adelaide Alberti with 17. Well, that girl's a ball player.
She is a ball player.
Yuri Garnett with 9, and Josie Bailey with 4. Overall, my overall thoughts real quick about the game is that I feel like Danville, they got a ball player on that side. She just needs a little bit of help.
Yeah.
What I did like about the Priceville Bulldogs, even though we were up, we continued to fight like we were down by 2. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
A lot of possession balls, jump balls called all night. Referees didn't let nothing go tonight.
That's
for
right.
Sure. But proud of the Lady Bulldogs and glad to see them take the victory tonight. But, David, I'm excited.
You got a special guest.
We got a special guest that just joined us here tonight. Coach Andrew Williams won the Danville football team head coach. Coach, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I got a kick out of that game, but I got a better kick out of you waving that yellow towel like that, like you was a Pittsburgh Steeler or something.
Yeah,
man.
that's right. That's a rough rag, Coach.
That's right.
That's what we call the rough rag.
There you go, the turbo towel type deal in Priceville. Huh?
That's right.
I like it.
Yeah, that's right. We enjoy our atmosphere here. We've got a great facility here.
Yep.
And you guys got a great facility there at Danville, new gym, all kind of stuff, man. I tell you what, Morgan County's blessed.
Right. I said that the other day. We were at a Boost Club meeting. I said, man, we are, this county is amazingly blessed, and when our administration and, just our upper tier people that's in charge would allow us, they take care of our huddle. We don't have to deal with that. I mean, that's a blessing right there. Everybody else having to deal with that deal, and man, we don't have to worry about that, And I mean, that's a blessing that they take care of us on that deal, and can't beat it.
Coach, do you enjoy, I know football season's your thing,
Right.
and I know you work 365 days a year preparing for 2026 already, I'm sure.
Right.
But sometimes it feel good just to take a breath.
It does.
And being able to come out here and just watch basketball.
Right. Man, I try to do that. My son, I coached him when he was in the 6th grade a little bit, and they did a little bit of that travel ball, so I worked with him. But, man, I feel better about just sort of sitting back, watching it, and giving it a little blow every now and then. You have to because, you'll run yourself kind of just over and over, right out of football season into basketball season. I enjoyed it. I've coached basketball before. I actually coached it for probably about 9 years.
Okay, I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
If a lot of coaches, you guys coach all kinds of sports.
Right, that's right.
And
that's right.
I was going to ask you if you ever coached the game of basketball.
Yep, sure have. I've been blessed to coach on the varsity level, girls and boys, believe it or not, and had a pretty good bunch a couple times with basketball. Yep, we made a run to the regional championship game.
Oh, there you go.
Had a pretty good team. But anyway, I enjoy it all, man. It don't matter what it is. Baseball, football, tennis, it don't matter. I enjoy it all. I just enjoy the competition and the competing and, just the opportunity. I know y'all enjoy it because y'all get a chance to sell these kids, sell your program, sell what you're doing, and y'all do a good job promoting this thing right here, man.
Yep.
And supporting these kids and, just giving them an opportunity to show themselves approved, I mean, that's big.
I tell you one thing I really enjoyed. I've looked around this court. I've seen a bunch of coaches from the football team from Priceville here. I saw you a bunch of our players here supporting their fellow classmates. And then I looked over there. There's a bunch of Danville football people here. You're here. And what was cool was seeing somebody as busy as you being able to have a moment, come to a game with your wife, being able just to be a family and be a fan. And that's got to be a good.
Yeah, that's what it's about. My son is out here.
That's right.
Which is a sophomore out here and playing, and man, he loves it. If it's a ball, he just enjoy playing. And all these kids, man, they get out and compete and get after it. I mean, we want to come out and support them, and we got a good crowd over there from Danville that's supporting. They feel like this is in their element, so to speak, of what's going on. And our girls, we felt like we were forced to. The range for us, the tall and height, the measurables, we were outfoxed in that deal, but our kids competed, man, and fought hard.
They never gave up. They fought. That's right.
And our kids going to do that here, We're going to compete.
Well, Coach, this is the time of Thanksgiving. Next week's Thanksgiving.
Right.
You guys got any big plans?
Not really. We're just going to get together and try to enjoy our folks. And, I like the fact we're out of school during the week, but, we still going basketball Monday and Tuesday, but we'll get a chance to go see some grandparents and some my mom and AJ's grandparents, and, just get to collaborate with our family a little bit.
Man, yeah. Well, Coach, we've been listening to, I don't know if you've been keeping up with any of the football scores.
Yep, we have.
We've been keeping up. I think Fairview's up 14-13.
Right. Yeah. I had it on the iPad up there watching the Good Hope game.
Good Hope Plainview game. I know Plainview's in control of that game.
Plainview's in control of it. That's amazing. What do you think going to happen tomorrow with Anderson and Dessler?
Woo!
It's going to be a tough one.
Well, I tell you, Addison's got that Elijah Roberts.
Yeah.
That dude's something else.
Yeah, he can go, man. Speed. There's no shortage of speed on that team.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, it's going to be interesting, but Plainview, they played at the very beginning of the season at a jamboree.
Yeah.
Plainview and Anderson did. I got a feeling you're going to see a rematch next week with those two. So it's going to be interesting to see,
We got to see a lot of speed with Moody. And Moody plays,
I heard. We have some people that
Moody plays, they play Briarwood Christian tomorrow night. So, the winner of that Fairview Scottsboro game is going to have their hands full next week.
You're right.
Coach, I know you're busy, but there's one question I do want to ask you. This is a reclassification year.
Right.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of shakeup?
I do.
Yeah.
I think that I think it's going to be shakeup just because, I think you're going to have some other schools come in from AISA either way, whether they decide to go the way they're talking about going or if it go the other way. I just think it's going to be some shakeup. I think that there's going to be some people that fall classification. There's going to be people that go up.
I think you're also going to see, like for y'all in 4A, you're going to see somebody like Morris Hill that's going to get reclassified based on the competitive balance formula.
That's right.
And they're going to get bumped up to 4A, which is going to directly impact y'all's region.
Right. So
and that's already too big of a region anyway.
Right. But what it's going to do, like Coach is right there in that dividing line where, it could be a Danville, it could be a West Morgan that ends up jumping over I-65, and they end up going into that east side instead of so they'll be playing the Madison Academies, the North Jacksons, New Hopes.
3 years ago, we were in that region. They bumped us over there with Divine Months and all that, in that region in the 3A. So you'll never know what'll happen, man. You just got to show up and play them. These people, I think, in Danville, Alabama, and around, I think they'll feel more comfortable being 3A. But at the same time, I don't know. There's some tough teams in 3A as well. So,
absolutely.
You got to play either way it goes. So all you do is control what you control and go out and compete and get yourself prepared and go from there, man. Don't matter about that number in front of that A a lot of times, what they used to say back in the day.
That's right. Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us tonight. I know you said you got your son playing tonight. Let you go watch a little basketball. We're about a minute away from tip-off, and so I thank you for joining us tonight.
Sounds good. Appreciate what y'all do again, man, for sports in general in this area, man, in Morgan County. Like I said, we're blessed to have some good, facilities, good people that's running things, and, just give everybody what they need to be successful, That's what it's about.
Coach, on behalf of David, myself, and Fun Radio, we thank people like you for who are leading our youth. So thank you for your time once again, and good luck to you and the Danville Hawks.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
All right,
wow, what a fun guy. I love Coach Andrew Williams.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's a good guy, man.
Yes, sir. I'm glad he was here tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Coach.
Well, we're in the final 10 seconds. Teams have made it to their bench, and we're getting ready to get the starting lineups for both teams, and we'll get started here with the boys' game. Final game of the night. One familiar face that we're going to see tonight that we didn't get to see the other night is going to be Sheldon Graham.
Yeah, I'm excited to have Sheldon back, David.
I think Coach is too. That's a face that when you don't have any seniors on the team except for one, and you're missing Sheldon. That's a big shoes to fill right there.
Yeah, 6'1". He's the only senior you got on the team. You hated he had to miss a few games. I'm sure he's excited. As he came out of the locker room earlier, I looked at him and said, Sheldon, and he gave me a thumbs up. You could tell he's definitely excited.
All right, we got the starting lineups for the Danville Hawks. 0, Tristan Barrett. Number 1, A.J. Andrew Williams, Coach Williams' son. Number 4, Jace Glenn. Number 5, Ty Bailey. And number 24, Tylen Bates.
So it looks like you're going to have two quarterbacks facing off one another. Jace Glenn is the quarterback for the Danville Hawks.
And for the Bulldogs, number 1, Aiden Gates. Number 3, Evan Mills. Number 10, Evan Hopkins. Number 21, Colton Madewell. And number 32, Jaden Turrentine.
All right, David, what do you want to see out of the Bulldogs?
I want to just see us hang. Danville's a solid team. They've been a solid team for a few years. They're competing for a county championship every single season, and you know that they're going to be competitive. And with us, a young team, we're still trying to get our feet underneath us. I think it's important that we just we hang in the game and let's eliminate the stupid mistakes. Let's play team basketball and let's find some shots and see if we can get them knocked down. We stayed in that game with East Lawrence the other day for a long, long time. We just let it slip away from us right there at the very end. We lost by 10. But, tonight, let's keep this game close. Let's stay in it. And let's put some pressure on the Hawks.
I want to echo what Coach Andrew Williams said about his girls. He loved how they stayed, and they just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. Same with me. I want to see that for the Bulldogs as well. If it's You know, because like you said, the Danville Hawks are really talented and got a lot of skill.
Tristan Barrett going to be tipping off against Aiden Gates. Opening tip off. Barrett's going to win the toss. Williams going to have the ball. Get it back to Barrett. Barrett's got it out on the perimeter. He's being guarded by Hopkins. Over to Glenn. They swing it around to Williams. Williams going to drive in. He's going to kick it back out to the perimeter. Shot's going to be up. Too strong. Bates has got it. Stolen away by Hopkins. Hopkins has got Turrentine up the court. No way to get him the ball. Loose ball on the ground. Ball stolen away. Williams has it. He's on a fast break. He's got Gates in front of him. Stops, pulls up 10-footer. Nothing there. Colton Maywell with the steal, and they're going to say the rebound, and he steps on the line. It's going to be Danville Hawk basketball. 7:19 to play in the first quarter. We're just underway.
You know, that was the line right below me, David, and I mean, he barely stepped on that thing.
Bates has the ball top of the key. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett swings it around to the corner. Shots up. Jace Glenn with a three-point basket. Danville Hawks are going to take the first quarter lead. First score of the game. Bulldogs have it. Madewell drives. He kicks it out. Evan Mills, three-point shot. He matches it.
You make your three, guess what? I'm going to make mine, and I'm number 3. Let's go.
Evan Mills with the three-point basket ties the game up. 6:43 to play in the first. Little slip screen right there. Aiden Gates blocks the shot from behind. Bailey recovers. He shoots it 3 times. Third time he gets fouled, and he's going to the line for 2. I think Evan Mills is probably going to be the one to get caught on that foul, and that's going to be his first personal foul.
The refs look like these are the same refs we just had. They look like they're letting them play this one.
Bailey makes his first free throw. He's back at the line for his second. Shots up, and it's good. He makes the pair. Quick pass up the court. Madewell's got it. He gets it over. Aiden Gates, long range, top of the key. Nothing there. Ball's knocked away. Danville Hawks gets it. Tidwell's got it. He's bringing it up the court. Barrett's got it, bringing it up the court. Over to Bates. Back to Barrett. Long shot by Glenn. Another three-point basket.
From way downtown, too.
Evan Mills has the ball in the corner. He tries to find Evan Hopkins. Ball gets knocked away. Williams on the fast court break. Puts it up, finger roll from the right side, and it's in. Andrew Williams with the two-point shot. And we've got a timeout on the court, so we're going to take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Things can change in a hurry right here. It was 3-3 just a few minutes ago, and Bulldogs are down 10-3, 5:46 to play. Coach Taylor wanted a timeout to kind of get things regrouped. Got to keep things close right here. Evan Hopkins with the ball. He drives in on Wilson. He tries to find the pass over to Turrentine. The ball goes out of bounds.
That's 2 possessions in a row where Priceville tried to make a good pass, but the other person wasn't ready. You know, you got to be ready for the ball at all times.
Barrett bringing the ball down for the Hawks. Gets it over to Glenn. To Bailey, back to Glenn. To Bates. Bates being guarded by Aiden Gates. He drives in. Evan Hopkins is in front of him, and Bates gets called for the travel.
Good defense by Sheldon Graham there.
Hopkins brings the ball down. Being guarded by Williams. Way out the perimeter. He drives in, drives to the left side. He finds Maywell in the corner. Maywell drives in, tries to pass it across the court. It's stolen away by Glenn. Glenn passes to Williams up the court. Bulldog defense gets in front of him. Long three-point shot by Glenn. It's low. Air ball, and it's going to be Bulldog basketball.
Jace Glenn ain't scared to shoot it from 6 feet outside the arc, is he?
Hopkins brings the ball down. 4:45 to play in the first.
All right.
Over to Graham, over to Gates. They find Hopkins slip underneath. He slips in behind the back, off the glass. 2 points for Evan Hopkins.
Good ball movement, good shot. Let's get some momentum our way, boys.
Barrett's got the ball in the corner, being guarded by Hopkins. Graham jumps the pass. Andrew Williams stops, pulls up, 3-point, off the rim, tipped up in the air. Graham's got it. He finds Turrentine. Turrentine up. 2 points for Jaden Turrentine with the layup.
There you go. Back only down by 3 that quick.
Glenn's got it. They swing it around. Williams has it on the right wing. Turrentine's guarding him. Stolen away. Hayden Gates has it. He's got Bates in front of him. He stops. Pulls out. Gets it out to Hopkins. Hopkins stops. Crossover. And they're going to say he stepped on the line. I didn't see that.
No.
He was quite a ways away from the line.
Yeah. Unless it was the baseline down there.
No, he was 12 feet off the baseline.
I wonder if they called a carry.
No, he pointed at the line.
Oh. Wow.
Either way, it's Danville ball. 10-7 your score, 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Bailey drives in, turns around, gets his own rebound. Turrentine has the ball, and they're going to call a foul. Turrentine had his hands on the ball as he went up for the shot, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, Turrentine made it. I mean, he had to look at the ref like, are you serious?
Second team foul for the Bulldogs. Madewell checks out of the game. Trip Sibley checks in.
Wonder if this is the Bailey girls' brother.
Bailey makes the free throw. Hopkins has it, drives into the lane, finds Turrentine in the corner. He drives in, stops off the glass. 2 points for Jaden Turrentine.
Good job. Had to pump fake, then drove the baseline, made the quick 2.
Shot by Morgan's off. Rebounded by Graham. He gets it over to Sibley. Sibley's going to drive. He's going to go all the way down. Get it to Turrentine off the glass. Another 2-point basket for Jaden.
We got a tie ball game, David.
11-11. We've got a timeout on the court, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
At Stonehedge Horticulture Alliance, we don't just grow plants. We craft living landscapes. Located at 1769 Bethel Road in Priceville, Stonehedge is your trusted retail garden center for vibrant flowers, lush shrubs, and expert advice. From irrigation systems to landscape installation and maintenance, our dedicated staff brings beauty, balance, and life to every outdoor space. Delivery within 10 miles of our location. Stop by today or call 256-552-0005. Stonehedge Horticulture Alliance, your dedicated horticulture craftsmen.
Priceville Bulldog basketball online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook page, and on the air at 104.9 FM.
Danville Hawk basketball coming out of the timeout. Barrett bringing the ball down, being guarded by Braden Graham. Way out by the half-court line. Braden stays with him. Waiting on a screen. Bates tries to do the screen. Graham slips around it. Morgan gets the ball over to Bailey. Into Bates. Bates puts the shot up. It's off. Rebounded by Sheldon. Sheldon dribbles the ball up the court. Bridges up the left side. Passes it over to to Sibley. Back to Graham. Braden's got the ball top of the key, dribbles to the right side, stops, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Sheldon. Sheldon has the ball, top of the key, gets it over to Braden. Braden's got it on the wing, slides down like a baseball slide, has to turn around, get it out to Gates. Shot by Turrentine, too strong. Saved. Sheldon's got it, and he trips over the Danville Hawk, and they're going to call a charge. Bailey was laying on the ground. Sheldon just kind of backed over him and tripped, but they're going to call the offensive foul.
Well, I tell you, just a few minutes ago, David, when Coach Taylor took that timeout, it was a timely timeout. We came out and tied it up.
Barrett finds Williams. Williams slides down, and they called the travel. I didn't think they were going to call it at first. They kind of slipped and slid on top of the ball. That's going to be another turnover by the Hawks. 1:32 to play in the first quarter. 11-11 your score. Hopkins is going to inbounds the ball. Gets it into Graham. Hopkins brings the ball up the court, being guarded by Williams. Out by the half-court line. Williams is staying with him step for step. Minute 20 left. They swing the ball around. Magwell's got it on the wing. To Gates, to Braden, to Sheldon. Back to the right wing. Hopkins has it. He dribbles into traffic. He finds Gates. Ball gets knocked away. Sheldon recovers, pulls it up, tries to get the shot off. He's knocked out of his hand. Rebounded by Aiden. Aiden finds Braden Graham. He dribbles baseline, pulls up the floater. Too strong. Glenn gets the rebound, gets it over to Williams. Williams is going to drive down, get it to Barrett in the corner, and he's going to travel. And they do not call the travel. They're going to call a foul on the Bulldogs.
I hate we missed the basket down there. That was a lot of good ball movement. Good job on getting back. That could have been an easily quick shot on the corner.
They're going to call the foul on Colton Madewell. Shots up by Glenn. No good. Rebounded by Sheldon Graham. He picks up his dribble, has to get it to Hopkins. Find Graham in the corner. Braden in the corner. He dribbles to the top of the key. He finds Colton. Colton puts up the shot. Nothing there. Braden goes in and hustles, knocks the ball off of Barrett's leg, out of bounds. Ball's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Evan Mills checks into the game for Gates. 26.5 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I definitely am thinking of one word right now, David, and that's hustle. They're definitely, the Dogs are hustling tonight.
Shots off. We got a foul. They're going to call it on 5. Ty Bailey, his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 with 16.8 seconds left to play in the first. Evan Hopkins going to the line. He makes his first free throw.
He's definitely a good one to have on the line.
And he makes his second free throw. Tripp Sibley checking into the game. He's going to check in for Hopkins.
Bulldogs have taken the lead, 13-11.
Danville bringing the ball down to 12 seconds. Barrett gets the ball over to Glenn. Dribbles the ball down, has a screen to Bailey. Over to Barrett. Barrett pulls up, three-point shot. It's too strong. Williams has it, puts up the running shot. It's no good, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. And we're going to the break. Bulldogs with a 2-point lead, 13-11.
Say that one more time.
13-11.
The Bulldogs took a 2-point lead,
That's
baby.
right. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Designs created for backyards to commercial sites and multi-acre recreational tracks. Timber Creek Land Solutions is committed to utilizing creative and pragmatic approaches to turn your outdoor space dreams into reality. Our design team takes any land space and creates driveways, retaining walls, and outdoor living spaces, including landscape and hardscape design. Our phone number is 256-566-1395. Timber Creek Land Solutions. Clearing paths, creating possibilities.
Warm and welcoming, the city of Priceville is a vibrant community growing within the Great Tennessee Valley. I'm Mayor Sam Heflin, and with our city council welcoming new visitors, new residents, and new businesses to our town. There's a lot to like here. Lots of amenities, abundant green spaces, and the friendliest folks in North Alabama. Welcome to the crossroads of North Alabama. Welcome to Priceville. Come live with us. The city of Priceville proudly supports our Bulldogs, a special school and a special place. Go Bulldogs.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
All right, getting ready to start the second quarter. 8 minutes are on the clock. Bulldogs with a 13-11 lead. It'll be Bulldog basketball coming out of the break.
Love it, David. Loving what I see in the all-white jerseys. Who's traveling from right to left?
Hopkins has the ball, top of the key. Swings it around to Mills. Over to Sibley. Back to the top, swinging around the other way. Mills has it. Down to Madewell in the corner. Cross-court pass, stolen by Bailey. Bailey gathers, goes in for the layup. And the ball is knocked out of the way. It's short. Rebounded by Williams, who puts the ball right back up. 2 points for Andrew Williams. All tied up at 13. Hopkins has it, picks up his dribble, gets it over to Sibley. Turns, drives in, puts up a little floater. It's good. 2 points for Trip Sibley.
Loved how he did the turn when he got the pass, drove straight to the basket and floated it in there.
Williams has the ball. Gets it over to Bailey. Bailey drives in, back to Williams, back to Bailey. He drives baseline, puts it up, ball knocked out of his hand. Bulldogs with a steal. Hopkins has it. We got numbers. Bulldogs are going to turn over. Fast pitch to Bailey. Bailey's going to go in with a right-handed layup, and he's going to get the 2-point basket.
That's the fourth pass that we've lost on an interception or a bad pass. We got to think about that.
Hopkins has the ball, gets it over to Graham. Over to Madewell. Back to Sibley, top of the key. Back to Hopkins. He's swinging around to the right side. Sibley's got it on the right wing. Dribbles it back. Cross-court pass over to Sheldon. Into Madewell, top of the key. He drives in, spins on the free throw line. Behind the back pass to Hopkins. Under the basket, flips it up. Off the glass, 2 points for Evan Hopkins.
Great no-look pass by Colton Madewell. And then another great shot by Evan Hopkins.
Trip Sibley jumps the pass. He's on a fast break all by himself. He misses the layup. Rebounded by Glenn. Get it out to Williams. Cross-court pass. Stop into the corner. Glenn with a three-point shot. It's up. And he's going to the line for three. Evan Hopkins going to get whistled for the foul.
You know, sometimes, David, I believe you're so excited, you're on a breakaway, and those easy shots just get really hard.
Glenn going to the line for 3 free throws. First one's off the back of the iron and no good. Second one rattles home. He's 4 for 6 from the line so far here in the first half.
His free throw to tie it up.
17-16 your score. Bulldogs on top. And we are tied. Be Bulldog basketball with 5:33 to play in the first half. Evan Hopkins with the ball, being guarded by Williams. He drives in. We've got a whistle. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on the Danville Hawks. On number 1, Andrew Williams.
They call him AJ, by the way.
Pass into Turrentine. Passes it back to Hopkins. Hopkins puts the shot up. It's short. He gets fouled, and he's going to the line for 2.
I like having Evan Hopkins on the stripe for us, David.
Williams gets whistled for his second foul in as many trips down the court. Hopkins' free throw rattles out. And he misses the pair. Hawks going to work quickly up the court. Barrett's got it. Top of the key, turns, tries to get the play from the coach. Barrett stops, pulls up, three-point shot. It's off. Rebounded by Sibley. Sibley's going to work right up the court. He's going to find Mills in the corner. He's going to drive baseline, pull out. Hopkins, three-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good.
Hopkins sitting at the top, waiting, way out there. Nothing but net.
Barrett's got the ball. He's being guarded by Hopkins. Tries to drive in. Nothing there. Has a turn. Get it out to Williams. Williams over to Summerford. Summerford drives in. Gets it out to AJ. Goes to the free throw line. Turns. Throws it back to Summerford. Summerford drives baseline. Has to kick it out to Barrett. To Williams. Ball's back out on the perimeter. Cross-court pass. He drives in. Has to kick it out to Barrett. Three-point look. Nothing there off the back of the Danville Hawk, and it's going to be Bulldog basketball.
Good job by the defense. Gave them nothing. They had to keep passing. It really gave them nothing to shoot.
4:12 to play. Hopkins brings the ball down. Being guarded by Williams. Drives in. Kicks it out to Gates. Gates drives into the paint. Pulls up. Ball's off. Gets tipped back in. Jaden Turrentine's going to get credit for the shot. He's got 8 points on the game. Williams with a long three-point look. It's too strong. He gets his own rebound. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Priceville.
Boy, watching Trip Sibley out there is like going back in time, watching his brother out there.
Kason Drawbaugh checks into the game. Hawks get the ball in. Barrett's got it. Swings around top of the key, and he's going to get called for the whistle.
Boy, the Bulldogs, we just wanted to see fight, and we're seeing it, David. About to get the ball thrown in. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left of the first half. Bulldogs up by 5, 22-17.
Evan Mills with the ball, gets it over to Sheldon, over to Drawbaugh. Drawbaugh drives in, kicks it out. Evan stops, pulls up. Shot is too strong. Rebounded by Sheldon. Sheldon gets fouled, and he's going to the line for 2.
It's a great thing about having a 6'1" guy underneath the basket. Gets the rebound, goes up for the shot, and gets fouled from behind.
Rylan Venor for Danville. Called on the foul. Sheldon misses his first free throw.
Let's go, QB1.
3:19 to play in the first half. And he makes the second free throw. That's his first point of the game.
And the season.
Barrett drives in, and he's going to take the charge. Evan Hopkins, one of the best at it. Be able to keep position on the offender. And he goes to the ground. Danville whistle for the charge. 3:06 to play in the first half.
You know, Evan Hopkins is one of our best players as far as basketball IQ, and you're right. He's one of the best at taking a charge.
Bulldogs have the basketball. Graham's got it out on the perimeter. Over to Drawbaugh. He dribbles to the right side. Kicks it over to Hopkins. Hopkins stops, pulls up, 10-footer. It hits the rim, rolls up and over it. 2 points for Evan. 25-17. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Biggest lead of the game. Bailey's got it, gets it out to Williams in the corner. He pulls up, 3-point shot. It's off. Slapped away by Kason Drawbaugh. It's going to be a turnover. Williams picks Evan Hopkins' pocket. Williams is going to put the shot up. Nothing there. Sheldon Graham right there for the rebound. 2:14 to play. Bulldogs have control of the ball.
I love the physicality that the Bulldogs are playing the Hawks with.
Evan Hopkins stops, pulls up, 3-point shot. It's off. Rebounded by Sheldon Graham from laying on his back. Gets it out, back to Hopkins. Hopkins being guarded by Barrett, really tight. Gets the screen by Drawbaugh. Swing it in the corner to Mills. Mills stops, pulls up, 10-footer off the glass. Danville's got it, gets it out to Barrett. And he's going to put up the 2-point shot over Evan Mills. .130 to play. 25-19 is your score. Evans got the ball on the left wing. He drives into the paint. He finds Sheldon down low. Sheldon puts the shot up. It's off. Bailey gets knocked to the ground. I think Turrentine's probably going to get whistled for the foul.
One thing I think we'll see is once Sheldon gets more comfortable being back into the speed of the game is he'll take that shot quicker.
Jaden was the offender for the foul, his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. We got a little stoppage of play. Update on the score. Scottsboro Wildcats took the lead on Fairview late in the game. Fairview has the ball with about a minute and a half to go. Down by 2.
Down by 2. Field goal wins it.
Barrett's got the ball. Shot in the corner. It's up. It's good. 3-point basket for Tristan Barrett.
Yeah, he was sitting out there in the corner all by himself. They found him, and it was a beautiful shot.
On the following possession, ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Priceville. It'll be Danville basketball. Bulldogs with a 3-point lead. 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Danville's got the ball. Shots up. Rebounded by Danville. Shot goes right back up. Evan Smith with the 2-point basket. Euro step by Evan Hopkins. It's off. Rebounded by Danville. 15 seconds left. Barrett's bringing it down the court. Ball's kicked into the corner. Back to Barrett, top of the key. He gets it over to the wing to Glenn. Glenn puts the shot up. No good. Ball recovered by Priceville. Down to 1 second. Long football pass down the court. And that's the last play of the second quarter. And we're going to the halftime break with the 1-point lead. Good first half by the Priceville Bulldogs.
25-24.
Oh, yeah, that's a good game right there. Well, we'll take it. 10 minutes are on the clock. It's the halftime break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown, independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Need a roof roof installed or replaced, call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and Speed Queen. Come see us. Let us take care of you. Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Ready to give your home or business a fresh new look? Let Paintworks' 35-plus years of experience bring your walls to life. We do it all: interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting. For a free estimate, call Paintworks today at 256-466-9556. That's 256-466-9556. Paintworks. We turn ordinary into extraordinary.
Your team getting their license is a huge milestone for them and for your insurance. With an auto policy from Alpha, you will have peace of mind knowing that your team is protected by quality coverage at an affordable price. To learn more about our discounts for young drivers, call Alpha agent Nick Garner at 256-343-0040 or go see Nick on Highway 67 in Priceville, next to the Wavahoe.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook page, and on the air at 104.9 FM.
Well, it's halftime. 25-24 is your score. I like the way that sounds, Bo.
I do too, man. I'm excited about the Bulldogs. Man, they're playing with grit. You know, we talk about grit a lot here in Priceville, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs are playing with tonight. Hey, man, I love looking out there, seeing our administration, Mr. Hawkins, sweeping the floor.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, he's not one that's scared to do any of the dirtiest jobs. So, you know, it doesn't matter to him as long as the job gets done.
Hey, his son's sitting at 11 points right now at half.
He's had a really good first half. Him and Jaden Turnsheim both have had you know, some very timely shots. You know, Jaden had several back-to-back possessions down there where he was in the paint in the right place at the right time and was able to get some shots on up and good quality shots.
Yeah, right there at the beginning of the second period, we had about 2 minutes there to where we just right after that timeout that Coach Taylor took.
Yeah.
And, buddy, we played some good basketball there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's good to see Sheldon out. He's looks like I don't know if he's at 100%. He's probably not, but, you know, to see him out on the court, that was the injury that he had last week at Moody. We thought, you know, maybe he might be out for a few weeks, but, you know, it's definitely good to be able to see him out and get some time on the court and just to get, you know, reacquainted, I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, I know the Danville Hawks got 24 points, but watching them move the ball around, they've got a lot of skill. Bulldogs are going to have to come out this second half and play just like they played that first half. Lots of grit and just keep the fight going.
You know, I would say probably one of their best impact players is Ty Bailey. He's one that only has one basket from the field, but he's kind of all over the place, and he's got 6 points, but 4 of those did come from the line. Jace Glenn, number 4, he's got two three-point baskets. And, you know, they kind of spread the points around. Nobody's just really dominating like Alberti did in the girls' game, but it's a physical team. It's one that we cannot let our guard down. We're going to have to completely play to the whistle blows to stay in this one, because as we saw early in the first quarter, all it takes is just a little bit, and it can go from 3 to 3 to 3 to 10 really quick.
Yeah, it looks like that the Danville Hawks really like to play fast.
Yeah.
Didn't it? At least it looked like it to me. But the good thing is the way that benefits us, if we can stop them, they're playing so fast that we can really take them out of their groove, and just within a minute we can be up by 6, and we saw that happen to us.
Yeah. One of the things I like that Coach Taylor's doing is he's creating some quality minutes for some of the younger players. Or, when we were at East Lawrence the other day, you had guys like Kason Drawbaugh that was playing in the JV game. We see him here in the second quarter. He's getting some varsity time and the time and the speed of the game being a little bit faster. Same thing, Trip Sibley's out here. He's putting in some quality minutes, getting points on the board for him, and that's going to be important down the stretch as we work into January and try to make the postseason.
Absolutely, man. When you get all this experience, live game, it's nothing. There's something that you can't really coach, and that's experience, man. When you have experience and you understand the game, it's game speed, it's just benefits everybody down the stretch, like you said.
Yeah, I've been mostly impressed, though, tonight with Jaden Turntine. I think he's the one that really stands out to me of just, for a kid that's he's only a sophomore. So, he's playing in his third varsity game, and, he's handling the presence down in the paint very well.
Yeah, and he's playing real physical on the baseline as well. And his size and physical ability is just definitely benefiting the Bulldogs right now.
He's handling his own. He's not somebody that's just super big. He's not. It's not like he's 6'4" and he can really command the paint, but he's doing a good job holding his own. Well, we're a couple minutes away from starting the third quarter. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll get you started for the second half of the boys varsity game. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
At Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, we don't just grow plants. We craft living landscapes. Located at 1769 Bethel Road in Priceville, Stonehenge is your trusted retail garden center for vibrant flowers, lush shrubs, and expert advice. From irrigation systems to landscape installation and maintenance, our dedicated staff brings beauty, balance, and life to every outdoor space. Delivery within 10 miles of our location. Stop by today or call 256-552-0005. Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, your dedicated horticulture craftsmen.
Designs created for backyards to commercial sites and multi-acre recreational tracks. Timber Creek Land Solutions is committed to utilizing creative and pragmatic approaches to turn your outdoor space dreams into reality. Our design team takes any land space and creates driveways, retaining walls, and outdoor living spaces, including landscape and hardscape design. Our phone number is 256-566-1395. Timber Creek Land Solutions. Clearing paths, creating possibilities.
Warm and welcoming, the city of Priceville is a vibrant community growing within the Great Tennessee Valley. I'm Mayor Sam Heflin, and with our city council welcoming new visitors, new residents, and new businesses to our town. There's a lot to like here. Lots of amenities, abundant green spaces, and the friendliest folks in North Alabama. Welcome to the crossroads of North Alabama. Welcome to Priceville. Come live with us. The city of Priceville proudly supports our Bulldogs, a special school and a special place. Go Bulldogs!
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
All right, back to Priceville High School. Real quick before we start the second half, I'm going to update you on just a couple games.
Let's do it.
Scottsboro-Fairview game is final. Scottsboro did win and will advance to the semifinal game. 16-14 your final score. Scottsboro cooked a field goal there in the final minutes of the fourth quarter. It came down to possession of the ball at the end, and they basically milked the clock, got it down into field goal range, kicked the field goal.
They'll play the winner of the Moody game, right?
They'll play the winner of the Moody game. In 4A, Good Hope played Plainview. Plainview took care of business and ended the Good Hope Red Raiders season handily. I think it was 28-7, I believe, the score. And then down in 1A, you had Marion County versus Addison. Addison took the victory. They came from behind, 28-22, the final score, and they will advance to the semifinal round as well. So
cool.
Those are the games that's going on tonight. And We're back to basketball. 8 minutes on the clock. Danville Hawks will have the ball as we start the third quarter. Barrett's got the ball. He's going to inbounds it. He gets it into Glenn. Glenn puts up the shot.
That was Ty Bailey that made the shot.
Sorry, Bailey with this 2-point basket for Bailey. Turntime's got it. He drives into the paint, stops, spins, puts it up off the glass. Rebounded by Danville. Barrett's got it on a fast break. He's going to go up with the finger roll. It's off. Williams recovers, puts the shot up. 2 points for A.J. 2 quick baskets for the Danville Hawks starting in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's that speed that we were just talking about at halftime. They're definitely quick when they get on the open court.
Gates has it, brings it in, pulls up 10-footer. Nothing falling for the Bulldogs so far. Quick pass up to Barrett. Barrett puts up another finger roll. Rolls, sits on top of the rim, rolls off. Ball's going to get whistled, but it's going to be called out on Barrett. When he went off of the finger roll layup, he went out of bounds. He immediately came right back in, was the first one to touch the ball. And it's going to be a turnover. Bulldog basketball. 28-25 your score. Danville's on top. Just underway here in the third.
I like how Hopkins is slowing it down right here.
Get it over to Gates. Gates swings around to Mills. Back to the top to Turntine. Turntine drives in, and he's going to get whistled for the double dribble, and it's going to be another turnover.
This second half, the Danville Hawks will be going right to left. The Bulldogs will be going left to right and finishing right by their student section.
Barrett brings the ball down. Over to Williams. Back to Barrett. Barrett's being guarded by Hopkins. Top of the key. Over to Williams. Williams turns, drives in, pulls up, 10-footer off the glass. 2 points for A.J. Hopkins brings the ball down. 5-point lead for the Hawks. He finds Madewell. Madewell tries to find Turntine underneath. Madewell saves it, gets it back to Hopkins. 2 points for Evan Hopkins. 30-27 is your score. Barrett's got it for the Hawks on the right wing. He turns, dribbles baseline, pulls up, ball slips out of his hand. Recovered by Colton Madewell. He turns, runs up the court, 2-on-2. He goes all the way, drives up, puts the shot up, and he gets fouled. Colton Madewell going to the line for 2.
You know, number 21, he's always going to the basket. He's not scared to take that drive at all.
Jace Glenn whistled for the foul. First free throw is up and no good for Colton Madewell. First free throw attempt of the night. Second free throw is coming. 30-27 is your score. Danville on top. He shorted that one. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. Bates inbounds the ball to Barrett. Barrett's got the ball top of the key. Gets to the Bates. Over to Williams. Williams stops, pulls up, 3-point shot. It's off. Tripp Sibley with the recovery. Danville gets whistled for a foul.
Boy, you definitely can find Barrett real quick on the court. He's got some bright green shoes on. He needs to go work for a road crew. He's safe.
Hopkins brings the ball down for the Bulldogs. 5:17 to play in the third. Turns, gets it over to Graham. Sheldon's got the ball, top of the key. Looks for the pass down low. He gets it to Gates. Gates pulls up, 2 points off, or two-point shot off. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey gets it over to Bates. Back to Bailey. He turns, drives in, slaps it out. 3-point shot by Donjay Compton.
Came in off the bench and lights up a 3.
5-point lead for the Hawks. Bates has Sheldon Graham wrapped up, has his arm wrapped around him. Graham gets separation. Passes it over to Hopkins. Hopkins turns, drives, spins, runs into traffic, tries to put the shot up. Colton Maywell with a hustle rebound, puts the shot up, and he's going back to the line. Colton Maywell going all in.
He definitely was on that for sure. Danville's doing a good job playing man-to-man defense. Colton Maywell.
Landed on his elbow right there.
Yeah.
Free throw is no good. He's at the line shooting a pair. Foul was on Tyline Bates. Garrett Wilson about to check into the game, but he's coming in for Maywell. And Maywell makes the shot. Garrett Wilson checks into the game for the first time tonight. Compton bring the ball down with Bates. Brings it off to the left wing. Turns back to the middle of the court. Over to Bates. Bates spins. He's being guarded by Gates. Ball slips out of his hand. Over to Glenn. Glenn back to Bailey. Bailey turns, drives in, kicks it over to Glenn. Glenn, three-point shot from the corner. It's short, over the backboard, and goes out of bounds. It'll be Priceville basketball. 3:59 to play in the third. Hawks with a 5-point lead. Evan brings the ball down. Gets it over to Gates. Gates has it top of the key, just inside the P. Over to Graham. Williams jumps in, has to save it behind his back. It gets saved to Hopkins. Evan has to turn, gets it over to Gates. Gates turns, kicks it out. Tripp Sibley with an open three-point look, and it's good.
Great shot by Tripp. Great job by the deep.
Good job by Aiden Gates to be able to find the open man. Had the wide open look with Sibley.
Thanks for taking over. I got tongue-tied there.
It's easy to do in this kind of game. Compton gets the ball slapped out of his way. Garrett Wilson was the one playing defense, knocks the ball out of bounds. 2-point lead for the Hawks.
Yeah, Aiden Gates did a great job making sure he saw where he was open. And Tripp took the shot and made it, man. That was a good job.
Sutton Morgan checking into the game for Danville. Bates has the ball. Free throw line. He stops, picks up his dribble, has to get over to Compton. Another three-point shot. It's long. Rebounded by Tripp Sibley. He's going to bring it up the court. He's going to drive all the way in. He Euro steps around Bates. Goes up, two-point basket. It's good. And we have a whistle, and he's going to the line for the and one.
What a beautiful Euro step to finish with a finger roll.
He didn't even touch him, but the referee said he did, so we're going to take it. Bates is going to get whistled for the foul. The shot is good. One free throw coming for Tripp Sibley, and we are tied here in the third. 2:59 to play. Free throws up, and it's off. Hawks are going to bring the ball down. Glenn gets it over to Barrett. Barrett's being guarded by Hopkins. He drives in, knocks Hopkins down, and he gets another charge.
I hear you, Evan Hopkins. He'll take a charge all day long, just like a credit card.
A lot of people think you have to be standing still to be able to take a charge. You just have to have position. If you've established position, even if you're moving, you can take a charge. And that's twice in the game so far for Evan. That's Barrett's first personal foul. Braden Graham checks in the game. He drives in, pulls it out, up to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson pulls up. 3-point basket for Garrett.
Let's go, Garrett Wilson. Come off the bench and light the net up right in the front of your own bench. Love every minute of it.
First lead for the Bulldogs since the halftime break. We had the lead at the half. Danville quickly took over first possession. Off balance play by Ty Bailey. Pulls up, puts it off the glass. 2-point shot. Closes the lead, 36-35. Hopkins drives in, finger roll. He gets the roll. 2 points for Evan Hopkins.
Boy, the gym's getting full of excitement from all fans.
Barrett stops, turns, pulls the shot up. Rebounded by Garrett Wilson. He's going to bring the ball up the court. Over the top pass to Hopkins. Hopkins gets it stolen away by Bailey. Bailey's going to drive in, put the finger roll, and it's going to be off. Little hustle rebound by Tripp Sibley. He gets Evan all the way. Coast to coast layup. 2 points for Evan Hopkins. 40-35. Bulldogs have taken the 5-point lead. 1:18 to play in the third quarter.
You know, we're kind of playing their style of ball. We've been playing fast-paced, and here we are with a 5-point lead.
On that last fast break, Danville wasn't even on our end of the court. I'm surprised the Danville coach didn't try to call timeout and try to break the momentum. And we've got a whistle on the court. I think we've got a foul down low.
Garrett Wilson.
That's it. That's going to be his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Danville's going to inbounds the ball underneath the basket. Ty Bailey's going to inbounds the ball. Aiden Gates is going to check in. He's coming in for Braden Graham. 1:03 to play in the third quarter. Bailey inbounds the ball to Compton. Over to Glenn, to Compton. Compton pulls up from the corner. Nothing there. Rebound by Sheldon Graham. He's going to quickly bring the ball up the court. He's going to find Gates. Gates stops in the corner. Gets it out to Sibley. Sibley stops, pulls up, 3-point shot. It's off, just a little short. Loose ball foul, and it's going to be called against Sheldon Graham. That's going to be his second personal foul, team foul number 2. .5 seconds left to play here in the third. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Barrett's got the ball, dribbles to his left. Ball tipped.
Good job, Garrett.
Garrett knocks the pass away, recovers. Tries to throw the ball up the court. Has to fall on the ground. Compton steals the ball. They're going to say it's kicked. It was kicked by Danville. It's going to be Priceville basketball with 24 seconds left to play in the quarter. Garrett had the ball smacked out of his hand. He just had to fall on top of it, trying to throw it to his teammate. Danville swarmed him, and they kicked the ball. Ball's going to stay with Priceville. Sheldon's got it, top of the key. Swinging around to Hopkins on the left side. Hopkins tries to dribble in. Nothing there. Gets it over. Garrett, top of the key. Kicks it back to Hopkins. 8 seconds. He drives in. Finger roll, layup. 2 points for Evan Hopkins.
Evan driving to the boards and finger rolls it in. I hear you, number 10.
And the clock has hit 0. Bulldogs are going to take a 7-point lead to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Go Bulldogs.
Citizen Family Dentistry is more than just a dentist's office. They are your partner in creating healthy, beautiful smiles. From pediatric care for little ones to advanced cosmetic dentistry for adults, Citizen Family Dentistry has your family's smile in mind. And with Invisalign, the latest technology for straightening teeth, you can achieve the smile of your dreams, discreetly and comfortably. Located in Mallard Village, Priceville, and on Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry. Your family's smile is our priority.
Attention cattle producers. Now through November 25th, North Alabama Farmers Co-op is making it easier than ever to feed your herd and save big. We've got major savings on most of our cattle products, like Sweet 10 feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Trace Mineral Salt Blocks, 50 pounds for only $8.75. And All Stock Feed, 50 pounds for just $8. Don't miss these limited time deals. Now through November 25th. Check availability at your Arab, Coleman, and Hartselle locations. Buy now, save now at your North Alabama Farmers Co-op.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball, 104.9 FM.
Took a few minutes to get the third quarter rolling for the Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs finished in style.
Boy, we're up 42-35. Got a 7-point lead. 8 minutes left of the ball game. Let's hang in there, show some grit. Let's go.
Wilson, Braden Graham, Aiden Gates, Tripp Sibley, and Sheldon Graham, your 5 Bulldogs on the court. Compton, Barrett, Glenn, Bates, and Bailey, the 5 Hawks on the court. Bulldogs have the ball. Braden Graham dribbles it in. Tripp Sibley drives, kicks it back out. Braden Graham with the open look. 3-point basket. It's good.
A main man, number 0, Braden Graham, from beyond the arc.
10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Barrett drives into the paint. throws the ball up at the basket. Not a quality shot, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Bulldogs are going to get whistled for the foul.
Mr. Bright Shoes Barrett.
They're going to call that foul on Trip Sibley, his first personal foul, team foul number 1. Barrett going to the line for 2. First free throw is no good. That's his first free throw of the game.
Hey, man, I personally like the number 0. A lot of people don't, but I do.
First one hits the rim, rolls around it, and it falls finally. 45-36. Aiden Gates dribbles down, pulls up from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's going to go to the ground, and they're going to whistle Aiden Gates with the personal foul. His first personal foul. Ball's going to remain with Danville. Williams brings the ball down, gets it over to Bates. Over to Bailey. Bailey drives baseline, spins on Graham, pulls up, 2-point shot.
What a great move.
2 points for Ty Bailey. He's got 6 points in the second half. Garrett Wilson's got the ball, gets it over to Gates, over to Sibley. Down in the corner to Graham. They swing it back around, back to Garrett. Garrett's got it, stops, pulls up, 10-point shot. It's short. Rebounded by Barrett. Barrett gets it back out to Bailey. Drives up the right side, turns back to the middle. Gets it out to Bates. Swing it around to the left side. Williams with a 3-point shot. It's off. Rebounded by Garrett Wilson. He's looking ahead. Nothing there. Gets it over to Sibley. It's on the right wing, and Coach Taylor's going to take a timeout for Priceville. So we're going to take a break with him. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Call Sharp Roofing and Construction for all your insurance restoration needs. From hail and wind damage to interior water claims, our team of professionals can handle it all. We specialize in restoring your property and getting you back into your home quickly. Leave the work to us. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball, 104.9 FM.
6:19 to play in the game. Bulldogs with a 7-point lead.
Hang in there, Bulldogs. Let's go.
Coming out of the timeout, it will be Bulldog basketball. Pass in to Evan Hopkins. He brings it across the half-court line, being guarded by Williams. Turns, gets it over to Gates. Swing it around. Braden Graham's got it on the left wing. Down in the corner to Hopkins. Swing it back out. Braden's got it and gets it back to Hopkins. He dribbles back out to the top. He's being guarded by Compton. Swing it around to the other side. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bailey for the Danville Hawks.
The Danville Hawks moved the zone right then on this possession.
He gets the ball into Hopkins. 5:53 to play. Swing the ball, keep the ball out on the perimeter. Braden Graham's got it. He drives baseline. He finds Sheldon. Sheldon just muscles his way into the paint. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by A.J. Williams. They get it over to Compton. Compton's down the wing. Tries to pass it down low. Intercepted by Braden Graham. He brings the ball down the court. Cross-court pass. Trip Sibley. He's got the open three-point look. Doesn't take it. Gives it to Gates. Gates drives in. Pulls the shot up. Nothing there. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Priceville.
Had a wide open shot right there. You got to take those, David.
Well, I think this is probably one of those situations where coach wants to eat clock.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I think he's telling them high-quality shots only. Bailey's got the ball, gets it over to Compton. Compton pulls up. Three-point shot, doesn't touch a thing, and it's out of bounds, and that'll be another turnover.
All right, 5:02 to go. We got the ball coming towards our student section. Let's make it a splash right here.
7-point lead, 45-38 your score. Braden Graham drives in, dribbles into traffic, gets it out to Gates. Gates being guarded by Compton. Swings it over to Sibley. Sibley drives in, tries to put the shot up, has to throw it up. Recovered by Sheldon. Gets it to Gates. Gates swings it back out, gets it to Braden. They swing it around to the other side. Tripp's got the open look, doesn't take it. Tries to force the pass in to Sheldon. Nothing there. Compton's got the ball. He's bringing it up for the Hawks. Up the right side, stops. Pass it over to Bates, back to Compton. With the layup, 45-40 is your score. Compton with a two-point shot. One thing about playing conservative, if you start trying to play conservative, you can kind of lose a little bit of momentum.
That's right.
Tripp Sibley with a three-point shot from the corner, off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Compton. Fast pass. Good hands by Evan Hopkins with the steal. He reaches over behind his head and steals the ball. Passes it down low to Sibley. Sibley misses the shot, and he gets fouled. They're going to call that foul on Bates. That's going to be his third personal foul. Team foul number 1, 3:49 to play. Bulldogs holding on to the 5-point lead. They get the ball into Gates. He puts up a little floater shot. 2 points for Aiden.
Yeah, he came from the top all the way to the baseline and was able to take that quick shot.
That's his first points of the game. We've got a foul on the Bulldogs. Bailey drives in, spins. Evan Hopkins is right there. He spins right into Evans, but they're going to call Evan for the block.
Man, as much presence as Aiden Gates has had in this game, it's hard to believe that's his first points.
Bailey going to the line for 2. Substitutions for the Bulldogs. He misses. Barrett recovers. Braden Graham jumps the pass, knocks it out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. 3:28 to play. Jaden Turrentine checking into the game. A.J. Williams is going to be inbounding the ball. Aiden Gates checking out. Garrett Wilson back into the game. A.J. Williams swings it around. Gets it over to Glenn. Back to Williams. He's got the ball on the right wing. He's being guarded by Braden Graham all over him. Into the corner to Compton. Compton tries to dribble baseline. He's in the corner, picks up his dribble. Over to Bailey. Bailey's being guarded by Turrentine. Tries to spin. Ball gets knocked out of his hand. Priceville's going to get whistled for a foul. Bailey's going to the line for 2.
See, this time we moved to man-to-man on them. It frustrated them there during that. Unfortunately, we did get a foul, though.
Evan Hopkins gets whistled for the foul. That's going to be his third. No, excuse me. Jaden Turrentine is going to get whistled for the foul. His third. Bailey makes his first free throw. And he misses his second. But they do get the rebound. Compton with a long three-point shot, and it's good.
That's his second 3 of the half.
And it's just like that. We're down to a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Under 3 minutes to play, 2:47. Hopkins dribbles in, drives to the left. Ball knocked out of his way. Braden Graham recovers. He gets the ball in the corner. Garrett Wilson with a 3-point look. It's good. Clutch 3-point play by Garrett Wilson.
Absolutely clutch. Good job. 25, Garrett Wilson.
Compton with a 3-point look on the other end of the court. Shot's too long. Recovered by Barrett. Recovered by Priceville. And he dribbles it out of bounds. He had 2 defenders all over him. Didn't have anywhere to go. And he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Danville Hall basketball with 2:15 to play.
You called that a clutch shot. You're exactly right, David.
Tripp Sibley checks into the game for Braden Graham. Compton inbounds the ball. He gets it into Williams. To Bailey. Bailey turns, dribbles, pulls up the shot, and they're going to say he charged. Evan Williams just took his third charge of the game.
Hopkins is a pro at that.
It's Bailey's second foul of the game. It'll be Bulldog basketball with 2:08 to play. Gets the ball into Wilson. He's being guarded by Williams. A lot of pressure right there. Williams is going to get what? Williams tried to grab the ball, but he was laying on the ground. His foot was out of bounds, and so they're going to call out of bounds on Danville. So it's going to stay Priceville basketball. 2:02 to play. Garrett Wilson's going to inbounds the ball to Hopkins.
Less than 2 minutes to go. Do you take your time here, David?
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play with whatever shot presents itself. And AJ Williams tries to stick his hand in and gets the ball ripped out, but he's going to get whistled for a foul. That's going to be his third personal foul. Team foul number 3. It's going to be Bulldog basketball with 1:49 to play. Wilson's going to be inbounding the ball. He gets it into Graham. Sheldon on the right wing. Back to Garrett. He's going to drive the baseline. Gets it over to Sheldon. Swing it back out to Tripp. He's being double teamed by Compton. And it's going to be a foul against Danville. We are not in the bonus yet. I think they're going to call that foul on Compton.
No, they called it on AJ. No, they called it on Compton.
Compton, that's going to be his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Both teams will be shooting the bonus from this point forward. 1:37 to play. Bulldogs with a 5-point lead.
Got Sheldon down here in the corner.
They throw it into the backcourt. Hopkins has it, being guarded by Williams. He gets through the traffic, finds Jaden Turrentine underneath. Ball short, shot short, rebounded by Glenn. Gets it out to Bailey. Cross-court pass to Compton, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball with 1:20. Turrentine had the look, just came up a little bit short on the shot. On the inbounds play, a lot of hustle plays right there. Stolen by Danville, stolen right back by Priceville. Pass from Garrett Wilson to Sheldon Graham. Misses the shot, rebounds it. Both teams trying to go after the ball. Eventually, Danville's going to recover the ball. Compton's got it, puts up the floater. 2-point shot for Donjay Compton. We're a three-point game with 54 seconds to play, and we've got a timeout on the court, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and Speed Queen. Come see us. Let us take care of you. Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name, Owen Home Appliance Center.
A dependable lawnmower is just about the best thing you can own. Until it quits. Discount Auto Parts on Alabama 67 in Priceville is the #1 store in North Alabama for lawnmower parts, both new and aftermarket. All brands: Kawasaki, Craftsman, Briggs & Stratton, Honda, Black & Decker, Toro, Ryobi, Troy-Built, and more. Discount Auto Parts has in stock or can get lawnmower parts within a day. Get the right lawnmower part at the right place. Home-owned for over 3 decades. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
You're listening to Fun Radio, 104.9 FM, home of the Priceville Bulldogs.
All right, 54 seconds left to play. Coming out of the timeout.
Oh, we got 3-point game, only 54 seconds left.
The Bulldog basketball coming out of the timeout since the made basket by Danville.
It's a good timeout call because the Hawks were picking up momentum for sure right there. We got to control the ball, be smart with this on this possession.
Full court press by Danville. Get the ball in to Braden Graham. Braden being guarded by Barrett. He picks up his dribble. He finds Tripp across the court. He gets across the half-court line. He's being guarded by Compton. Finds Garrett Wilson in the corner. Garrett just dribbles out. We've got a wrestle on the floor for the ball. Danville's going to steal it. He's going to get it up to Bailey. Bailey back to Barrett. 30 seconds left to play. Gets it to Compton.
Chase playing good defense right there and was able to take the ball away.
Sheldon Graham knocks the ball out. He spins, puts the ball up. Shot, no good. Sheldon Graham's going to get whistled for the foul. Bailey's going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be Sheldon's 3rd personal foul. I really don't think that's a bad foul right there.
No, because
we're up by
a little
3.
bit of pressure on you. Got to make it shots.
He makes the first one. And we got a 30-second timeout on the court. We're going to take one more break. 19 seconds left to play. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Looking to refresh your home or office? Let Paintworks bring your walls to life. Our 35-plus years of experience can handle everything. Interior, exterior, residential, or commercial. Whether it's a bold new look or a flawless finish, our pros can do it. Fast, affordable, professional. That's the Paintworks promise. Call Paintworks for an estimate at 256-466-9556. Paintworks. We turn ordinary into extraordinary.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Ty Bailey at the free throw line. 19 seconds left to play. Bulldogs hold on to a 2-point lead. Second half of the Hawks has been controlled by Don J. Compton and Ty Bailey. Both of those guys have been putting up good numbers in the second half. Bailey's at 9 points in the second half. And that free throw's good, and that makes it 10. Don J. also sitting at 10 points in the second half. Bulldogs have the ball, 14 seconds. Evan Hopkins gets fouled. Barrett is going to be the offender. That's going to be his second personal foul, and that's going to send Evan Hopkins to the line.
That should be Barrett's 3rd from what I've got.
Free throw misses for Evan Hopkins.
Come on, Evan. Come on, Evan.
And we've got a full timeout on the court. They're going to make them think about it. 13.6 seconds left to play. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. For personalized service and products that fit your needs, call Alpha Agent Nick Garner at 256-343-0040 or stop in and see Nick on Highway 67 in Priceville, beside the Wavaho.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Priceville Bulldog Basketball online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook page, and on the air at 104.9 FM.
Evan Hopkins makes his second free throw. 51-49 is your score. 13.6 seconds left to play in the game.
This is what everybody likes, a 2-point game with 13 seconds to go. Let's see how it ends.
Donjay Compton brings the ball down. He slips screen. He goes up. Shot's too strong. Rebounded by Priceville. And Danville immediately fouls with 5.4 seconds left to play.
Evan Hopkins going back to the stripe with a 2-point lead and 5.4 seconds left. What you thinking, David?
Well, I got a lot of things I'm thinking.
Woo! I love to seeing the team in white fighting their tails off right now.
Good clutch free throw right there for Evan Hopkins. Makes the basket.
3-point game. Let's make it one more.
He misses the second. Clock starts down to 4, 3, 2. Half-court shot, and it's off. And the Bulldogs are going to win. 52-49, your final score.
Wow. What a game to see.
Well, you asked me, Bo, what I was thinking. I was thinking a couple different things.
I want to hear them.
Well, number one, I'm going to say that I'm proud of the Bulldogs. They put themselves in a position to win. We talked about needing to stay close in this game. We stayed close. But, you know, clutch shooting down the stretch was extremely important. But I'm proud of our underclassmen. You know, there's a time on the court when we had you pretty much had Sheldon Graham out on the court, and then you had a whole slew of underclassmen there helping them. You had Braden Graham, you had Tripp Sibley, you had Garrett Wilson. Some of those guys are in their first varsity action, but they're the handsy guys, the ones that you know, when you're trying to maintain control of the ball during some of those possessions, and those guys did a clutch job being able to play keep away, I guess is the best way to say, or protect the ball during some clutch possessions there in the fourth quarter.
I would say all around, I'm super proud of the Bulldogs too, because it was a complete team effort.
Yeah.
You know, you had the younger guys show up. Sheldon only had 1 point, but as a senior out there, his presence out there. Aiden Gates didn't have hardly – what Aiden Gates finished with? 2 points? But his presence out there was huge all night.
Yeah.
It was just a great team win for the Bulldogs.
Well, that'll do it from Priceville High School. Bulldog varsity is going to take the sweep over the Danville Hawks. I think we've got the Marks Optical tournament coming up this weekend. I think action will be on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday next week. Schedules are being posted at the Priceville Doghouse page. We are still working on our broadcast schedule. We will update you just as soon as we have something finalized. Varsity action, I know for the boys, is going to be at, I think, scheduled for 6:45 on each night. They'll be playing, but if we're able to air any games, we will update you as soon as you can. But that'll do it from Priceville High School. 52-49, your final score. That'll do it. David Sharp, Bo Goss from Priceville High School. Good night.
Go Bulldogs.
At Stonehenge Horticulture Alliance, we don't just grow plants. We craft living landscapes. Located at 1769 Bethel Road in Priceville, Stonehenge is your trusted retail garden center for vibrant flowers, lush shrubs, and expert advice. From irrigation systems to landscape installation and maintenance, our dedicated staff brings beauty, balance, and life to every outdoor space. Delivery within 10 miles of our location. Stop by today or call 256-552-0005.